It's a real dogs in the place. What's happening?
Well,
How you guys doing?
good. Jordan ought to wake everybody up this morning, don't he?
Yeah, man, let's turn up. Y'all know what time it is. It's the middle of the day. We ain't got time to just be sitting around chilling and we sizzling over here.
Right. Well, hello everybody. My name is Joe. I'm the host of NWA Connie Corso, and this is a collaboration with my brother Jordan of Exotic Baubles. Jordan, let them know who you are, brother.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jordan Pittman with Exotic Baubles, and I love dogs. I'm a passionate dog enthusiast. I've been involved with dogs for really majority of my life, and I share my experiences with them. And I'm just happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm excited because it's very rare that we get a chance to bring this type of a dog man together. Like we all across the country. Mr. Morales, where you checking in from?
Oh, hi, how you guys doing? I've been on animals since I was a little kid. My father, he used to fight rooster. That's how I learned how to read pedigree since I was a little kid.
Oh, that's okay.
Now
That's my background.
let's give a background right quick on this is Mr. Michael Morales. Mr. Michael Morales, he's the owner of Presa Canary de los Morales. He is a Presa breeder, and from what I hear, you are one of the foundational Presa breeders in this country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, line breeding. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who built a line based on old dogs, and I'm the one who line breed and inbreed. I breed like rooster and pit bulls, like game dogs.
Oh right. Yeah,
That's my method.
That's
Like,
interesting.
And on an old school man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some good information because I got some tough questions for you. I mean, maybe you could break it down. Not that not to challenge the information, but there's a lot of things that need to be explained.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of things need to be explained, especially when you start talking about breeding like the rooster, breeding like the pit bull.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Go ahead.
Where are you from originally?
Oh, I born in Long Island. I went to Puerto Rico, I think, when I was 3. My family's from there.
Okay.
So my grandfather, I was the only boy. He got all females, and when I born, he hit the jackpot with me. Everything he want from his son, he got it from me.
Oh man, that give me hope. I got 5 daughters. And then I had
so
ran
my
into
grandfather. A dude. Yeah, you are follow when you get your first grandson. That.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I had ran into a dude. He had 5 daughters, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm with my grandson." I was like, "Man, I can't wait till I get me a grandson too." He was like, "Man, I got 15 granddaughters and 1 grandson."
But you got 1.
Yeah, he just got 1 grandson.
And he follow him. He like the same things.
Oh yeah. They heel and toe. Hey, everywhere he goes, the grandson is with him. But yeah, so you come up under your granddaddy. So he was a dog man also.
He was he used to fight rooster in Puerto Rico. It's legal and it's still legal to this day. He got dogs, but he was more into fighting rooster. He was very good at it, and I was lucky to meet people. They do line breeding and inbreeding in rooster. And that's how my techniques are when I breed these dogs.
One of the things that I recognize with the breeders of the rooster and the chicken and the game dog men is because you are going for something that is an unnatural trait or characteristic to fight to the death, the gameness. That is a reason to particularly you want to isolate that, and that's why you do. I mean, can you explain that a little bit for us?
You isolate genes like For example, I don't know if you guys heard, like Grand Champion Sibo, he was known for his mouth and his
Zebo,
instinct.
Zebo.
Z as in zebra.
Yeah, yeah, I'm hip to him.
Yeah, and dogs like that, dogs they went beyond and beyond in characteristic. Like for example, if we're talking about horse, the people know more. We can talk about Secretary. He
Yeah,
went
Secretariat.
beyond every horse.
Right. You say
And he would.
he's on every winning champion horse right now. They include Secretariat.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure. And I heard. Oh, cause I study a little bit to see how they do things. If they do it like us, I'm curious. So I study. I don't know much yet, but I start to looking into horses, in thoroughbred horses, and supposedly Secretariat when they do more line breeding into the horse, they get more out of the offspring.
So you
That's
say, so
something.
give us an
Uh,
example there that you could I mean, like off the top of
line
your head.
breeding, line
No, no, no,
breeding.
no. Like I'm talking about of a recent horse, and I'll try to pull it up.
Oh no, I don't know the names. I don't have the say. I don't know much yet, but I know there was for what I hear, I know there been winners. But I
Okay.
can talk about dogs and maybe I will remember some rooster name because they named the rooster. And I was into pigeons and I was very successful when I did my methods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
only fly one season. I
It's
quit.
internet. Is your Wi-Fi hooked up, Mr. Morales?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
supposed to be.
Okay, because it's you kind of.
I have bad weather and
Oh, okay.
also
That's probably what it
and
is.
Oh,
yeah,
this
and
all right.
also
We're
I
gonna work
got
with you the best
metal
that we
roof.
can. We gonna work with it.
Yeah.
Listen, you coming in bits and pieces. We'll take it as we can get it.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Let me
I
ask
see
you
you.
this.
You coming in?
Let me ask you
Okay.
this. How long have you been in the presser?
In a press, I've been in and out, but this time I stayed. The last time, this time, I've been around probably 12, 13 years.
Okay. Okay.
So
What
how
made
many generations you out?
I'm sorry.
How many generations?
I got these puppies that I have right now. They are the highest. They're 3-3 and 3-4. Three generation on the top. Father, and the mother is 3 and 4.
Mhm. What made you choose the presser as your dog of choice?
Oh, because I have it before, and when it comes to guard, they don't fail. I mean, now they do because a lot of people they're watered down, but the ones that when they came, oh my God, there was a lot of them.
The presses
Yeah, a lot of good presses. Yeah,
when originally.
yeah, there was more into uh defensive.
The,
Now the people try to
Defense.
make them a sport dog, and they cannot be bred like that anymore.
yeah. So you're talking about what year? Give us a reference to
Oh my
in the
God!
beginning.
My first one, he was named Duque. I was 11. It was in night. That dog he protect me from again.
You said say it again. It was in 1980.
1981.
Hey.
Yeah,
1981. That
Mm.
was your first presser.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Named
So we're
Duque.
talking
He
about
was
42 years, 43 years ago.
yeah,
God.
bro, long time ago. It was a guy he used to fly pigeons. He used to give me pigeons because I always love animal. I used to sit behind his house and watching him fly. He got a little puppy and he said, "You want one?" And I said, "Of course, give me one."
Okay.
And that dog, he used to be my best buddy. That dog used to go to school with me, drop me in school, come to home, then he come back to get me. And one day I think they was trying to, I don't know if they tried to beat the thing out of me, or it was they tried to rob me. It was a bunch of kids and they corner me, and the dog show up and he bite one in the leg where the guy was lucky because he jumped a fence.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was very protected. And I remember then I got a friend named Hector Cruz. That guy was into people. Actually, he was into every dog pretty much. He knew everybody uh, in the game. It doesn't matter. You got bulldogs. He knew about bulldogs. He used to be very active in the FCI and the ADBA. So he knew a lot of people, and he bring a lot of presas, and he gave me few. I was his business partner pretty much. So I was familiar with the presa for a long time.
So you run the type of presser you run in a day is what you would consider a traditional presser.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What's the
and
difference?
still today, still my dog hair there is different. It is very, I call him prehistoric. That's what I like the hair look like in my dogs.
Say that
Because
again.
they always
Fresh
been like
start.
that.
Fresh start.
Prehistoric.
Oh, prehistoric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like old Cane Corso. Cane Corso used to look like that too.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the only difference in the standard is you guys have the Cane Corso have a double coat.
Right.
The Presa should not have it. Should be a single coat. But the hair is kind of hard to. It's no hard, but it's semi hard to the touch.
Course.
Yes,
Okay.
and it should be short, but not short as a bully or a pit bull. It should be kind of like close to the old Cane Corso looking,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah.
how my dogs are.
So
Especially in the neck area, they have a little longer hair. The hair is a little longer.
so for the people that it don't maybe not understand it,
Uh-huh.
tell us a little bit about why is the coat so significant? Why does that make a difference in a dog's correctness and ability to perform, or is it about that? Is it
Dog,
purely a
but
cosmetic thing?
yeah, it is more. But that come, I mean, it help because it comes from the old Majorero. Majorero is a shepherd dog. The farmer used to use for guarding and tracking goats.
Okay, so that was like the sheep. Is that the sheep
Yeah,
dog?
yeah, it was a sheep dog.
The presser.
Yeah, they mix it with that, the old timers, and they get this dog with more territorial, and they use it for fighting. Back in the day, my dog is still with that trait.
Right. Yeah. So give us a little background on the history. The Presa Canary has been bred for centuries, and the Presa Canary Islands.
Actually,
It's been several different stages in the evolution of the breed. I know it has been reconstructed at least one time.
yeah, yeah, it was.
Talk about the dogs that were used in the reconstruction. Why did that happen? The original foundation dog was a sheep dog that's an instinct, right?
Though yeah, it's pretty much because people they mixing that dog a lot. The ones the farming you, and now farming is not something. Unfortunately, there are not that many farmers yet still in the island.
Right.
People now they want to make easy living. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to do something. No farming.
Right. I
And,
say that all the
and
time. We're not hard. We're not working hard. We're not required to work as hard. So the dog has kind of lost his role.
yes,
And it's funny the way that this has worked out since it's across the world. You know, like these,
Yeah.
the way that I think it was the 15th or 16th century when the settlers arrived in the Canary Islands, right? They had their
Yeah,
own
and
dogs.
they bring their dogs with them. That history, the Canary Island, the Wanches used to have this mastiff dog. It's a lie. It's a fantasy. They used to have a cow named Canchas, and it was very tiny. No, what they say, big mastiff type. No, the Spaniards bring them the dog with them, and they used to fight with them. They used to fight dogs like the English did.
Right. It was a global thing. It was a yeah, this is the way of the world. This was a
Yeah,
pastime.
and
This is what they
roosters
do on
too.
Sunday. They had the gladiator sports. And then they
Yeah,
dogs
and it
participate.
was more for the military, the soldiers get pumped up. They have a chicken fight or a dog fight, and before then get ready to war, and that pump them up.
Yeah.
uh, Before war, they used to all do, especially Romans did a lot of that. And
Right.
Spain it was domained by Romans centuries. That's what we speak. The Spanish came from Latin.
Right. Yeah, and it's very interesting to me because it's like the same history of the Borbo, but it's different geographical location, different environment. So the dog kind of is crafted by the work that it's doing, by the task that they're being selected for. And
Yeah,
I think it's important to understand that because the Presa, the Borbo, the Cane Corso, I always say they're more common, they're more similar than they are different.
Mhm.
yeah,
Right? They have more things. I mean, they got some differences.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not the same,
yeah,
but they're more similar than they are different. But because it's this same type of history, this same type of evolution. Like here we got the bulldog in the United States. That's a variety of the settlers dog that came from England, and the bulldogs, the pit bulls. Your oppressor have a little bit of that history as well. They bring in
yeah.
their dog. This was their pastime. So I mean, the dog is your best friend. Talk about a little bit. Can you tell us about the original presser versus the modern presser? Is there a difference or are they the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a big difference. It's a big difference. Actually, we will separate him for over 13 years, probably more, way more. It start with the name change. Everybody, oh, it's a name change that not much. They
You
used to
said
call him Dogo Canario, and
okay,
it was the two Manuels, Don Manuel Curto and Don Manuel Martin Betancourt. They it's like putting two bulls in the same cave. They're gonna fight. So these two Manuel, they don't like each other, and Don Manuel Curto, he won a traditional dog, and Don Manuel Martin Betancourt wants increase the size, and they went separate, and they went to SCI. Manuel Curto and few others. Much of the people that was agree that was from Gran Canary, and the ones in Tenerife they went to FCI, and they went more into shows. But the problem is they all not only changed the name to Dogo Canario, they changed the dog as well.
right,
They added more to their recipe. The recipe is more a mastiff and none of majorero in it, because majorero have a pointy head.
right. So the Maharejo is a
Ah,
is a herder, a shepherd's dog,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's the dog. That's the land race dog that was there when the
yeah.
settlers arrived. Is that what
The
is that
sailor
correct? Is this
breeder, though, no, the sailor breeder, though Spaniards when they conquer Canary, when they conquer Canary Island,
right?
and they bring their dogs with them. They bring what they call in now I forgot this dog, it is not native from Spain. It's from the Moroccos. The Moroccos bring them.
The maracas.
Yeah, the Moroccos when because Moroccos invaded Spain. 1500. No, 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 no. Way back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In the night, in the 11. No, in the 1500. In the 1500, the Spaniards it was invading the New World.
Right.
Before
So,
the Alanos. I'm talking about the Alanos.
right.
They
So let
bring
me
the Alano Espanol. The Alano it was from the Morocco, from
right.
the Arabic people.
So hold on. Let me just pause you for 1 second. So just to make sure that everybody is following along.
Okay.
One of the things that's happening all over the world during this time period is a settling, exploring, colonizing these
Yes.
different territories. They was claiming them for Roman, Spain, England, Britain, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And what happens is when they get to a certain place, they have dogs that are already there performing and working in land and territory and stuff. And then
And the rule in that time is you are not Catholic, they have the right to use in war the dogs.
right,
But if you are Catholic, if they go in the Spain or as many times they fight with each other, Spain and England they cannot use dogs in war fair.
against each other.
Because
Right.
both are Catholic.
Okay, so Catholic tradition does not allow the use of dogs in war.
Yes. So there was using the words in America in the New World with Indian because Indian there was no Catholic.
Mhm.
So when
So
they
you can't
come,
use. Hold on, let me just for clarity's sake, so I make sure I'm following. You
uh
can't use the dog against another Catholic,
yes,
but you can use it
That's
against the
a
Indians.
religious thing. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right. So
you
we ain't
can
gonna
use
stick
it
dogs
for
on other
to
Catholics. We ain't gonna stick
yes.
dogs on other Catholics. You go to war with the Spain. You go to
Wait,
war with the Romans.
Europeans cannot send dogs to each other,
We ain't gonna do that to each other.
and the people from everybody was Catholic, pretty much.
Right.
Much of the European there was Catholic, so there was Catholic countries, so they cannot do the war a warfare with dogs. But they did it with the Indians, and they did it in Canary Island with the Wanches. Wanches, there was the native
Right.
of the Canary Island.
Right. Kind of like the same history with the war, but we
Yes,
didn't. I mean, that it wasn't that it was a bandit, but when they settled in South Africa, the natives were there, the tribes were there. I mean,
yes,
naturally, this is what we protecting our we settling their land, settling their farms, settling their territory. The dogs are going to protect us against the natives. Not they're
yes,
not protecting us against each other.
yeah, yeah, kind of like that. But this one, it was an invasion. When they went to the Caribbean, it was an invasion. They took the locals and tried to make them a slave, like
Right.
like Indians and things like that. And when they went to claim Canary Island, it was the same. It was no, it's oh, can we live with you? No, 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 no. We taking your shit.
Right. This is colonialism, though.
Yes, yes,
This is the way of the world at the time.
yeah, yeah. It was very hard to live
Yeah.
in that era.
Yeah. And I mean, so the dogs served a role. The dogs
Oh, the
fulfilled their
dog there
purpose.
was mean as hell.
Yeah, the dogs were mandated. They was they
Eh,
were
eh, uh-huh.
they had a role to play, and it was not like a joke. It wasn't. It was
Yeah,
serious business. It wasn't like they was real working dogs. They had real jobs. They had real roles to
yeah.
play.
They will kill you.
Yeah, they will
They
kill you
will kill the enemy.
for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
and of that proof, we have you can look at it. Leoncillo and Becerrillo, those two dogs. There was one born in Puerto Rico and one it was bring up from Canary Island because Canary Island became the station of the Spaniards.
Okay.
So before they come to the New World, they station in there, just like United States when he acquired Puerto Rico and Hawaii. It's a military purpose.
Right,
When they
right.
breach the Canal of Panama, that's a military. That's a way to get anywhere from the Atlantic and the Pacific in days.
You got to come through there. It's a
Yeah, you
strategic.
can have to come as quick as you can from any angle.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a war purpose.
Exactly. Most definitely.
We
It's
have
strategic. It's
Puerto
about global
Rico.
domination.
Yeah. Puerto Rico is still the Morro, the Castro Morro. Now it is more. They have down there, down of the Morro. They have a military. They have weapon. They can reach way very far. If somebody try to attack United States from the Atlantic, it is all messed up because they can reach them
Yeah.
pretty much anywhere in United States. So in the other side, we have Hawaii, military purpose too.
Right, for sure.
Somebody tried to get in from one side or the other, it
They
will
gotta
be a
come.
stop.
They got to come through Hawaii.
Yes, they have to pass Hawaii, and they have weapons. They're reaching very far
Right.
nowadays. The Spaniard, going back to the Spaniard, the same thing. They have these tactic places to get where they need to get. And so the England did the same thing as well. So they stopped in much of the Canary Island in that time. They used to breed a lot of dogs in there. It's the land of the dogs.
Yeah,
And it's
front
true.
lines. Front lines.
Yeah, they used to breed a lot of and that's how it came to Puerto Rico, a dog named Becerrillo. In the island, they breed that dog, and he get a dog named Leoncillo. That was his son. The Indians, the Taínos in the island, they was terrified of those two dogs. They was killers,
Yeah.
Indian killers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Indians killed both of them in war in 1911. I mean, 1511, sorry. 1511. They killed them with poison arrows.
Mm.
But the Spaniard buried them and never told, they never say they was dead.
Right.
But the Indian, they were so afraid of the name of Leoncillo and Becerrillo, they don't want the Indians find out they are dead, because then they will attack more.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's like, okay, we didn't got to worry about them no more as a threat.
Yeah.
This the name precede
Two dog,
the reputation and the name preceded the dog. So you
Yeah.
knew about the dogs. If you hadn't even seen them, you heard about them. You say, don't go over there. They got
Yeah.
the vicious killers over there. They got the dog that ate
Yeah.
Jaguar the other day. He ate Jaguar paw. You know what I mean? Or whoever.
Mhm.
And I killed them. And we ain't seen them since. Man, they was ripped. I mean, that's a horrible way to go.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dog will ripping muscles off your body. That's what they bone. That's what their teeth are designed to do.
Those dogs back in the day, according my readings and study, it was those dogs that I was talking about from the Moroccos. My God, my brain, my mind is.
I don't remember either.
Though there was no the Majorero. It was the other one, the Alanos.
Okay.
And
It's
actually, if you ask him, when I was younger, I used to hang out with I learned a lot from dogs because I used to hang out with old timers, especially in United States. I used to talk with Don Mayfield. I don't know if you guys ever hear about him.
Mayfield, yeah.
Don Mayfield.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Before that he died, me and my buddies, we was in his last group.
You said it.
He got a group, a
Don
private
Mayfield.
group, and I was one. I was one in the. I was one of the person in that group. We was like think like 60.
1960.
No. That was in six.
You see, that was in what?
That was in 2003 when I was in that group. When he made the group around there.
60 people.
Oh, about
Yeah,
60
then
people.
we was
Okay.
60 people. Yeah, around 60 people. Because don't mention in that time when he was alive, a lot of people didn't like the way he talked.
John
Oh, yeah.
Mayfield.
Yeah, they say he was crazy.
Yeah.
I now got to go do some research. What was he saying? What was he saying that
Yeah,
was so
but
crazy?
He said he's a wild man. But what he did
not only him,
yeah.
but they all say that all these people, all these old timers, they told me the pit bull has some Alano on them. I believe him. I believe that story. Because
Yeah.
when the seller came out, because if you look, those horses in North Carolina, they trace to they are no Broncos. They have some wild horses in South Carolina and North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, and they came and they are from the Spaniard when they was in United when they was in United States. And if they left horses, they left a lot of horses in Puerto Rico, and they're wild too.
Mm.
You see them walking, especially in Vieques. You see those horses free. You want.
Mhm.
If they left that, they left some dogs too as well. Because when after the war, after they control everything, they conquer everything. The dogs became more a problem.
Why is that?
Because a dog who wants to kill people, they don't have no job anymore. You know what I mean?
That's a good point,
What I'm
though. That's
gonna
a
do
good.
now, and it
What?
start to become a problem with the farmer. And they let some people have them, but you have to tie them up
Right.
Mhm.
And there
so
was
they
like
don't
that
go.
was
No,
so they had specific. You had to be like a butcher.
you can be anybody. You if you have some land and you want those dog and or you have them, you have to keep one or two, no more than that. You cannot have many, and they have to be tied up. If they find that you haven't loose, they will come and kill them.
Mm.
Because the farmer start to have a problem with the dog. The dog, they have this energy. They are bred for killing.
They too
For
dangerous. Yeah.
yeah, they start to killing the stuff, the animals, the farm animals.
Mhm.
So that law became active in Canary Island. Actually, their documents talk about that. You can find them. Uh, they start to uh, kill a lot of dogs,
Yeah.
and let few survive, not that many.
Right. They were
And
slaughtering them. Right.
yeah, because they start to become problem.
So this was
For
in this was in what time period was this?
that was when control of the Elizabeth Queen.
Say that again because you had went
Elizabeth
out.
Queen was the one who gives the order.
Hold on. What time period was that?
I think that was probably in the 1600s.
In the 1600s. Okay.
Yeah,
After the
because
war.
remember after that the English start to move in,
Right. And
and
they bring in
they start to fighting with the
again.
Spaniards. Yes,
Okay.
and and also as well, and they cannot throw dogs to each other
Say that
because the
again.
French they're Catholic and the English they're Catholic as well, so they
Okay.
cannot use the dog anymore between the three of them.
Right. Okay.
And the English win everything because they start to calling everybody in Europe. Like the German, I give you free land if you come in here and fight for us.
Right.
So they start to recruiting, and the Spanish didn't did that, and the French didn't that, so they lose. So what you see in Louisiana is some French descendant, and in here there are few too. There are few descendant too from that, and you see the only castle I seen. You see it in. Uh, you guys know the guy you interview where he's from, Ulysses. For where Ulysses lives, there's a castle. The Spaniard built it,
Mhm.
so that's what you see left from the Spanish colonizers.
Okay, so that was in the 1600s. So in the
Probably
16
around there between before then the Civil War.
before the Civil War. And the
Yeah,
civil
yeah.
so in
The
the
Civil War.
seven
Yeah, already the Spaniard, the English control everything.
and so the basically the population of the dogs
Yeah, the population of the dog is declined.
declined. And that
Yeah,
was in the
and
1600s. So we
some
got a
people, if you talk with dog fighter old timers, there are not that many left. It's hard because Don Mayfield is dead. I seen Floyd Woodrow is dead. Those people, they're the one who knew about that, and it's in the making of the pitbull.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I think
really?
it is still probably some game dog enthusiasts still out there, but the way that the society is set up nowadays, you can't publish the information.
Oh
I
no!
mean, you remember they had the journal, and
Oh yeah,
it was a
they do.
nationally published magazine, so they could rise to the level of it being a household name. I mean, everybody knows, and then it starts to spread like that. But now, I think the journal they had the FBI got involved with the journal, and so it's not as published. It's not as public information as much as it once was. But there is some still game dog enthusiasts that are
Oh yeah,
hardcore,
they
like the
still they
old
do
guys.
it. Yeah, yeah. I was in the game. I was in the game. I quit in uh in 2011. I was the last thing I did.
So you
I
was
used to
involved with
work.
the now you activated the presses or you used the game dog.
I went because in 2008 that's when the economy collapsed.
Right. Oh yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah, so I need a different dog. I need a man stopper dog because a pitbull don't cut that paycheck. And Cine started and Cine start to getting in the game dog. I love game dog. I always gonna love them. Uh, but it's something. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You are in that. You got the chance to get busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as accepted as it once was.
No,
And
people start to looking at with you another eyes. Everybody wants to snitch on you. Uh, if you got good dogs,
yeah, you got other people minding your business,
oh
and
yeah,
it's to the point where you got to put yourself out there on the chopping block if you wanna rise to fame, you want to get your name out there, and at the same time, you putting yourself at risk.
yes,
So it's like a double, it's a double-edged sword. You want to be able to broadcast and say your winnings and your earnings and stuff, your accomplishments and your accolades, but at the same
uh,
time, that's hot business. You basically telling on yourself when you do that.
yes.
Yeah.
That's true. You don't win in there. You
Yeah,
don't. You
yeah,
don't win in there.
yeah.
But
So,
but
but
in people, since the economy collapsed, I came back in 2008. I think it was around there. I'm not around somewhere in there between 2 to 8, because 211. And I usually don't like to. I probably start in 2011. I don't remember right now. It was around there when the economy collapsed. I start to people. I used to live in a nice neighborhood in Tampa, in Riverview, and in Riverview, much of the people there, hardworking people. and people who got money. And the area that I moved, they start to moving child molesters
Uh-oh.
and people who you don't want next to you. So
Yeah.
I say we need to put dogs. They will stop a man. And I was thinking in Rottweiler because I used to work as a dog trainer. I start from the bottom, to be honest. And I learned how to train dog because of that guy. Actually, before I think I was. But anyway, whatever he helped me out to become better in dog training because he was a dog trainer. Luis Canary was his name. He died years ago. He used to have a lot of Rottweiler. He was very popular with his Rottweiler thing. And I was looking into Rottweiler, to be honest. Uh, but I can't find any good one the way he have them. So I remember I start to go back, thinking back in Duque. That was a dog that I used to own back in the day. And I decide to look Presa Canario, and I say that breed nobody know, so it will not be watered down. And I started, and it was kind of hard. I find it took me to get 4 dogs in 5 years.
Mm.
I'm very picky. Whatever I choose, it has to be what I want. And
What exactly were you looking for? You say you wanted something that
oh
was
my God, I
more
want
protected.
some mean dogs.
You wanted a cold-blooded killer, huh?
Yeah.
You come over here playing with mines, it's over with for you, huh?
And the thing is, the ones I started, they was good, but the ones I got, they are mean. When they will not deal with no one. I cannot take them out nowhere.
A hot dog.
Yeah, they are pretty hot. Actually, got one right now. He just hit a cottonmouth, and he want another. He want to kill another one.
So let me ask you this. So I know a lot of guys that like hot dogs. I know a lot of guys that like balanced dogs. Do you
They
have trouble placing hot dogs?
at all, because that's what I was going to. There is a dog in the pretty much in the leader from 1 to 10, pretty much all the time. Uh, you get actually it's not in the leader. Let's talking about the 1 to 10
Okay.
dogs, and they're everywhere. You get a dog, he's too much socialized. That's for the people. And we got a dog from 4 to dog who will attack, who will protect you, but he will he will be socialized. He will know see everybody as target. And we got the dog from 8 to 10 that's extremely hot. Those dogs, every dog, he have a use, in my opinion. Because a dog 8 to 10, you can put it in
So you can put it where? You can put
you
it
can
where?
put it in a warehouse.
Right. Okay. Right. Plant.
Yeah, you
Protect.
leave it at night. That's what we used to do with when I
A
used
guard
to
dog.
work. Yeah, a guard dog.
Right.
We used to call them young yard dogs.
Junkyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
uh,
that
uh,
was the turn in the 80s.
yeah. Yeah. A lot of people use the word guard dog loosely, but guard dog is an indiscriminate biter. He'll bite your ass if you ain't careful.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
and back in the day, there was even movies called them young yard. So
Junkyard.
I'm using that term all the time. I'm sorry.
He don't care.
Yeah, they are indiscriminate biters. Yes,
Right.
they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
And there you can still use it because let me tell you, I get 2 dogs. Actually, they're 3, but everybody will bite your ass anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But those 3, they're the crazy ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I'm gone, I'm happy.
You ain't thinking about, yeah,
Yeah,
you ain't
don't
worried.
thinking about you entered from my door or try to enter. I got one. He opened cages.
Yeah.
If he knows you don't belong to here, and he smile at you like he gonna play with you, but
Yeah.
he will bite your ass. That smile.
Yeah. He wagging his tail, getting ready to tear something
Yeah.
up.
I got a friend. He came in here, and he say, "Oh, that dog don't do anything." I say, "Don't get close. Don't get close." And he didn't listen to me, and that dog pushed the door open, busting the door open, and he hang out in his thigh.
Mm-hmm.
And he screamed, "Take him out! Take him!" He get bit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah,
You sticking with the traditional style of presser.
yeah.
What is the difference in the size? What does your male weigh on average, and what do your females weigh on average, and what do the modern dogs weigh?
Oh, they're they're like working dogs, like
So you saying
you know,
92 or 190?
like 90, like females like 70,
Oh,
and
okay.
some 70 to 115. That's my range in between
On the
in
females.
both sides, in
Oh yeah,
both.
okay. That was gonna
Okay.
say for a male
And the
90.
females,
I was gonna say 90 to 120 for a male. It's a good working dog.
oh, 123. I have a male named Diego. Diego was a monster. I know Joe know who is Pete Omega. Pete Omega saw that dog.
Oh, P Dunn.
Yeah, Pete
Yeah.
Omega wasn't here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think like 4 years ago. He met Diego.
Oh, okay.
He smacked that dog, and that dog he doesn't have no reverse. He wanna kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, he tested him. But the problem with that was my son dog.
Mm-hmm.
I was very comfortable. If he doesn't want to go to the store, I can leave it in here, and I put the dog with him. And I know if somebody tried to do something to my son, that dog will kill anyone. No doubt about it. But the problem with 123 and a half, he was a big dog. Actually, and he bullied. A big dog, you need to know how to handle. You need to be not afraid of him if he got character, because he's gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Uh,
detect it. Yeah, if you hesitate, you gotta be willing to run in straight into the lion's den.
yes,
No hesitation. No
yes.
hesitation.
The only thing I didn't like about him, it was too slow.
To a little slow.
Too big. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
120 pound, 123.
And I keep on lean. I can
So what?
go at 145 if I want it with him,
Yeah, but you say he was a
because
little
he can
slow.
hold that weight. Huh?
At 123, he was slow.
Yeah,
Okay.
but his sister at a 98, if I 2 pounds to her, it made some difference. You will see she getting a little tired soon.
Mm.
But a 98, that bitch, it was unstoppable.
Say it
That
again, a 98 pound.
98, 97. That's the one. If you look in the Pete Omega have that bitch on video. That
Yeah.
bitch, every time he get close to me, she tried to get his face off.
Mm.
She was jumping to his face.
Okay, that brings up a good point.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people gravitating towards the presser for the biting abilities, right? How important is obedience? How important is obedience
Yeah.
before the bite?
Yeah, it is.
Talk about
If
that, because you
you
want to
gonna,
be able to tell a dog to stop before he continue.
it's a dog you're gonna have in the public. It has to behave. Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you don't take those try to take a dog named Cuervo. Dancy used to be good in a park. Dancy is the grandfather of Cuervo. Dancy, that dog, I can walk. I can walk in the street, and he will be next to me. And that dog is required training. What that doggy have, my wife used to say that's your grandfather reincarnation on him.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everything I say, like he understand what I was talking to him. It
Mm.
was like talking, like we talking now. You guys understand what I say, and I understand what you guys say, and we go from there. So that doggy was like that. It was kind of like some kind of human. He was inside of him,
Right,
and
them are the best dogs though. When the dog has got that in tuneness with the
uh-huh.
human, and you have that relationship, I think there's no limit to what the dog is capable of.
Oh
It's,
yeah.
I mean,
And
because they,
especially mastiff type, they glue to you.
yeah, that's what they should do. A good one, because
Mas-
remember, it's a working breed, it's a utility breed. So
yeah,
their job is to be
with
useful,
you.
right? So like, what do you need me to do? This is it's your
Uh-huh.
best friend,
The only problem with mastiff that you have to be aware, it is they take decision in their own.
right? And that's why I was getting into the obedience. I see people doing the
Yes.
bite work, and they don't even have the obedience down. I'm talking about your obedience need to be crisp. When you
Yeah.
say sit, you shouldn't have to repeat. It's a command, not a request. Sit
Yeah.
means sit down right now,
Yeah.
and now I'm not gonna say it again. And that you got to have that down sharp, because
Yeah.
remember, these dogs got this killer instinct in their history. They got this. They are capable I mean, like you said,
Or
they going for the face, they going for the neck. So if you're trying to develop a dog for protection, this instinct is embedded in the dogs naturally. You don't have to necessarily. I mean, this is my personal belief. You don't have to inspire the dog to kill. You better be able to control it. It looks cool. It looks cool, but it's very dangerous. It's very
if
dangerous. And I think
you
it's
know what I
almost
told
irresponsible.
people, you know what? Since you mentioned that, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I told people, don't teaching how to bite.
Yeah.
Because then that's a recipe for disaster right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you teach the dog how to bite without being firm with that dog, then you cannot control it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Because I mean, really, they don't want to stop,
Yeah.
especially when you give it a green light and tell it this is acceptable. And there's some situations that I want you to just go in and get busy. And then when you start to offer praise and reward the dog for that,
Yeah.
especially with a really intense working dog, they are looking to go in and make you proud. Right.
A
I noticed
defensive dog. Yeah.
yeah, so that's why, like you said, though, when we had wartime,
Mhm.
that was a very valuable and an asset.
Yeah.
But the way the things has changed nowadays, I mean, come on, do you need a dog to kill someone?
Yeah. You might.
Right.
let me tell you,
Everybody they
I
want
don't
this thing.
want ever. I mean, I used my dog before.
Mm-hmm.
You had to bite someone.
Yeah, I have dog that bite people before.
Okay.
A few of them, and but that I want somebody get killed.
No.
That I want my dog bite people. No, I don't. No, zero. I don't want to have to go through that. But let me tell you, I got dogs there, no training. They don't have. I mean, they listen. I tell them to sit, and they sit in dry. But if somebody come and I'm not here, I'm gonna find them dead.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Cause I don't have dogs like Belgian Malinois. They are these my dogs. They are no sport at all.
You said no sport. It's not for sport.
No, my dogs
No,
they are
it's
no
not.
No.
sport at
No.
It's
all.
not playing.
They are
So
not even bred for it.
right. I got a couple questions. So you
Yeah.
started with the new four. You started your program up in what year was this?
Around 2008, when it started, the economy started to collapsing.
Okay, so at that point, the breed had been
Yeah, started
reconstructed. That dog.
stealing the dog.
That
I tried to find the dog from my friend Hector Cruz that we was that I own few of them and I breed few of them, but it
from
was in collaboration. We was business partner.
Okay, so let me ask a couple more questions.
Uh huh.
And that was that the how compare that dog that you had from the dog from 1981.
Uh huh.
The From my research, the dog was recreated in 19
No, it was
resurrected in 1970.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. In the middle.
1970, Presa Canaries recreated,
Yeah.
reestablished, resurrected. How different was that dog that you had in 1981 from the dog that 30 years later in 2008? Were they the same? What compare those two?
Uh, to be honest, Duque and uh, Diego, they was even the same color. They look identical, and character wise, actually, there was the same, pretty much.
Okay. So when you talk about the breed resurrection,
Uh huh.
are you familiar with the different breeds that were included to
Yes.
reestablish the Presa? What breeds were they? What breeds were
Okay. I'm going. I can go both sides you want. Okay, in the side of Gran Canary, they was using Rhodesian Ridgeback, Bull Mastiff. No, no, Bull Mastiff, no. Bull Mastiff they was using in Tenerife. Uh, but it's in both blood now, probably. Great Dane, Bull Terrier,
Mm.
Bulldog, to Pitbull, Staffordshire, to Spanish Mastiff, Majorero, Neapolitan Mastiff. Did I mention the Rhodesian Ridgeback, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
Okay, so I got 9.
you got nine.
Those,
I got Ridgeback Terrier, Great
yeah,
Dane,
but
Pitbull.
Bulldog it was included, but they did it in Tenerife. And remember, they're separated. They have this war between the two Manuels, Manuel Curto and Manuel Betancourt. So Manuel Betancourt also put some in Tenerife. They added, and both sides now they have it. Both sides they have that the Bull Mastiff and the Dogo de Burdeos. Then you notice, I don't know how you guys follow our people in Presa Canario, but some Europeans, because the Europeans they are more into shows. In some of their breeding, sometimes show up one red nose in a litter. You guys see it?
I hadn't saw it, but I understand what you're getting at. Yeah, something pops up.
Yeah, and people used to say, "Oh, that's from the pitbull," and I know it wasn't. It was from Manuel Martin Betancourt. He denied that. He bring two Budro, Dogo de Burdeos. I'm sorry, and one it was nasty, the male, but they put it in Presa because the way they look. The male it was very impressive. It was very strong, and that's what he added, and didn't tell anybody.
Mm.
That's what you see in Dogos. Now they call them Presa again. They came back with the same name, but their aggression went down.
The
And if
aggression went
they're
down
yes,
because
because
but
too much show.
they included a very impressive appearing dog,
Hmm.
not necessarily performing,
Yeah,
and
and
because of that,
remember when you see the all shows, they were separating pretty much a mile away from each other
mm,
when they used to show the dog because they
right,
used to have that tenacity. They want to fight, kill each other
right,
because they used to do what they call in pechada. Pechadas, it was two dog tied up and they let them, but they do real combat too.
Mm.
Especially Miguel Vega. Miguel Vega using in Barrabas. Barrabas, he was a cross with Napolitan Mastiff. I think he have a little bit to get side. Spanish Mastiff, if I'm not mistaken, Rhodesian Ridgeback and Majorero. My dogs have Barrabas, but Barrabas died decades ago, like 30 years ago. Miguel Vega died last year. So, and I got that dog, that blood, I get it through Manuel Curto. Con Manuel Curto, everybody loved that dog. He was a good guard dog, a good fighter. Everything, it was perfect in every way. So, people that was in line, they want to breed, and not many people have the chance to breed with Barrabas. But Manuel Curto did, and he gave Tomás, he's a grandson of him. I got every time you see Candela, she have 11 in the pedigree.
11 times.
In the pedigree.
Barrabas,
Okay.
That's the dog.
yeah,
Okay.
but she got it through Tomás, and Tomás, he was a jumper. That's what
Okay.
you see. My dog jumps to the face. That she bring that trait into my dogs. So that's a trait that I don't want to lose.
The face.
You
the
don't see
face.
many Presa jumping to the face.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I noticed that I noticed with the presses, help me understand.
Yeah.
Dogo Canario, Presa Canario, same breed, different breeds. What are they coming from the same place?
Presa Canario is a different breed, to be honest.
Okay. And
Today.
Right. What are the major differences?
It's because they put a more Mastiff,
In the
and they still put a more Mastiff.
in
Like
which
English
one?
Mastiff, I don't have English Mastiff.
Right.
I
I
don't have
noticed that
any.
too. In
Yeah,
which dog
you
though?
see
This
my
is
dogs?
this is the Dogo. No, I have been looking at them. They don't have
Okay.
that extreme excess.
Yeah.
What you talking about? The Dogo has the Mastiff in it. The Dogo variety.
Yeah.
The Dogo Canario. Right. Okay. That's
And he
more.
has more. Actually, a lot of people turn into that. A lot of even people who claim they have Presa,
Right.
and who work their
Are not
dogs.
true presses. This Dogo dog, this massive variety, this new modern style is much
Yeah.
larger. From my experience, when I see it with my own visual, it's to look like a huger variety with some of the same features. But one of the things that I noticed was a high incidence of hip dysplasia.
Oh, a lot. And
But
also we have dogs in United States right now with the Caesar, what they call it,
scissor, you said, where they losing
yeah,
teeth?
when they go into an attack and what you call it, it's very dangerous when they wake up from that attack. They became dangerous. What you call it? Actually, Presa should not have that at all. But the Canary also have that problem, and that bring them that they get it from the boxer.
Right.
Joe, what they call it? When you have seizures,
Epilepsy.
Seizures,
epilepsy.
Okay, yeah.
Epilepsy. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, some Presa now have epilepsy. Another thing. So far, I did DNA my dog. I did it
You said you did DNA with who?
with my first dog that I DNA was Mariana, a dog named Mariana. She's very rustic. If you see, she look like a bear, like an old type dog.
Okay.
You can see her hair. Tell you, she's like a prehistoric dog. I
Prehistoric.
love her. I love
Yeah.
her look. and many people in Spain love her because of
Mm.
that look. Because I keep that trait. My dog have a lot of that trait. So Mariana went and I was test. I DNA test from Canine Royal Canin, and I have to go through a vet. It was a blood test. She passed it. Now I do Embark, and I like Embark because Embark have the COI and the COR.
Right.
So that's very important in the work that I do with the dog.
Right. Let me ask you
But
this while you on the defects. How often are you seeing the teeth falling out in the presses?
all presas, I mean, all females, they're always gonna have that problem if you breed them. Even if you breed them one, it's like woman. Is the when they have baby, they use a lot of protein. They lose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Calcium.
That's something you can know. You can know a boy because I mean, even if you breed it once, it's gonna happen. I don't pay attention. It's more the little teeth that they are not doing anything.
Okay.
But Lucy, no, I don't have that problem.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because that when that happens, that's a sign of something that's going on. And I mean, if you're
Yeah.
talking about this is happening across the breed, that might be some cause for concern.
Oh, I never see that. I mean, losing all the teeth. I mean, I saw one now that I remember. Yes, I saw one that it was sold from United States to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he got that dog. Have an ugly. I knew about it. To be honest with you, I just
Mm.
saw that dog.
Mm.
So you guys are more informed than I.
Yeah.
So what do
That's
you
good.
see?
And
But
that's you know what that's what I don't bring to anybody because people they breathe for papers, but papers, people hanging papers all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right, all the
Yeah.
time,
Big
all the
deal.
time,
Let me ask
all
you
the
this. In selecting your breeding pairs, what traits do you prioritize? Sorry.
Uh, I like the dog being tested as much as it's kind of hard to find the right decoy.
You
It is
said
kind of hard.
you said you want the dog to be tested, and then you had went out. Say it again.
Yeah, but finding a good decoy. I mean, not decoy. A good uh,
Agitator.
agitator. Yes, agitator. It is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. And there are few. I got my brother, but he's busy all the time. But he came and test my dogs. There is you can count it with your hands. That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. In Chicago, we have Hector right now. In here, we got my brother Jay, but Jay is getting too old. And Lou Legend. I don't know if you got Lou Legend is a student.
I heard him.
Yeah. All all that gang is Michael GC. Michael GC, I used to talk, and Michael GC knew about my dogs before then I talk about my dogs
Yep.
to
Gypsy.
him.
Mhm.
Because a lot of his people, a lot of his crew, they came to my house.
Yeah. And there was some bad boys out of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary.
Pido Mega was from Chicago. That's how they know each other.
Yep. Yep. They got some students. They got some students up under them. Hecka is a student that's coming up. I got to show.
Yeah,
him.
Michael GC, yes.
Yeah, and then Hecka, and then we got Jeremiah X.
Yeah, Jeremiah, yes. I know
Mhm.
I was talking with Jeremiah yesterday.
Yeah,
I
did a
know
show
all
with-
of them.
Yeah, I just did a show with him. So yeah, he's coming on
Yeah.
next. Yeah, it all ties in together, doesn't it?
Yeah, I told him he called me yesterday and I say, oh, you are about to get. I don't see that. I don't see that one of yours. But you interview him, right?
Yeah, it's coming out next week. Yeah, that was his. I usually
Oh,
do in-house personal interviews, and so we can kind of keep it intimate. But we doing something new this week. Yeah, so yeah.
yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know pretty much all the people interview, or you interview already.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Especially their agitator. I know pretty much everyone because I looking for those.
So you in the Chicago area?
No, no, no. They come to Chicago. I know Hector because of the videos he does. But Hector, he worked my dogs. He worked one of my dogs in Chicago. And the
Okay.
guy who buy that female, I told him to go straight to him
Hmm.
because I don't want my dogs in a sport. People who come to me, they come for personal protection or guard dogs. That's it.
Right.
And I told them what to go. If they want to keep going with that thing, if they want to test them, because the thing is, I don't breed with anybody except with my own dogs. And people, they want to breed to me. And I say, you test your dog, and I see it, and I like it, I breed with it.
So you believe in a family of dogs, and
Oh, yes.
explain why you keep your blood
Tied
locked
up.
in.
Because the trait, first of all, that's a lie, the hyper bigger, that's a BS.
Mm.
I get more hyper bigger in a pure dog than in a pure one.
Mhm.
But
So
in
let me
the
when you say that you don't believe in hybrid vigor,
yes,
when the dog was recreated, what was the point in added? Why didn't they just use the last few dwindling
because there was no
specimens?
dog available.
It was zero dogs available.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
the
agreed.
monoculture say. Yes,
It was zero Presa canaries. They had become extinct
yeah, they have to start
from so
from scratch.
they started crossing Ridgebacks to Danes, Terriers to Pits, Staffs to Alanos, Neos. So this is a created breed.
Yes, it is.
Every
Okay,
And,
so
and let
every
me tell
dog.
you why. The thing is the way they did. Yes, yes, it's a hyper bigger, like you say. But how many hyper bigger you see right now? They are they have this killer instinct. Zero, I see.
hmm. So when you come with a breed like you
Uh-huh.
breeding the Ridgeback to the Dane, you breeding
Uh-huh.
the Terrier to the Pit. When those two dogs come together, you have the best of the Terrier, the best of the Dane, the best of the Ridgeback, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Or you looking at the worst.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, that thing you cannot keep
Okay.
hyper bigger
Yeah.
for too long.
No,
Yeah.
especially right. But it does be
Get out.
so the point that I'm trying to make is
Uh-huh.
you able to breed line breed, inbreed heavily because you got a breed where that's created with 9 different breeds.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is you're through the refinement process. So
And
you
purify the process. Yes.
yeah, you isolating the traits.
Uh-huh.
You isolate it. So that's
Yes.
when you start to do employ the line
Yeah.
breeding and the inbreeding.
Like
But
like like you
because you're
can
selected
like
for
you
something
do it
very
in,
distinct, you want a dog that'll go jump up and
go
go
ahead.
for the face. You say you want a dog that'll jump up, go for the face.
Yes.
And some of
Yes,
these
he
dogs
has
ain't been
to
bred
be
like that.
finished quickly.
Yeah, you want to see the evidence. You want to see that it's been tested.
Yes.
And right, so you selected for something very specific,
Traits.
Yes.
traits. And you breeding towards something very specific.
Yes.
Right. So you don't want to lose that when you start crossing in other dogs.
Yes.
Right. So it's not about necessarily hybrid vigor, it's about preserving
Yes. That's true.
for you. So that's something that need to be clarified because I think
Oh
people
yeah.
would have misunderstood. Right. You have to have a
And that's
situation.
what you need to do when you create something too.
Right. But let me
To
ask you this.
hold.
Let me ask you this. Hybrid vigor, right? You get some awesome dogs. But when you created your family,
Uh-huh.
you saying the hybrid vigor, you breeding for these traits, so you're not counting on hybrid vigor.
No, at all.
Okay, that's what you. Okay,
Right.
right.
And the thing is, it, everybody's saying, okay, I'm mixing these two dogs from these two. First of all, you need purity.
Right.
So in order to make a band dog, you need pure, both sides. And you need mean, if you're gonna create some guard dog or young yard dog, whatever, you need as a mean, if you're gonna use a mastiff, a Neapolitan mastiff, for example, and you're gonna use, for example, a German Shepherd. That's something came out in my mind right now, out of the blue. So you need both their meat.
So when you say purity, I want you to
Uh-huh.
kind of define what that means to you. That's different across to a lot of people, because when I say purity,
Yeah.
that means that reliably I can count on 7 out of 10 puppies, 8 out of 10 puppies in this litter to be consistent and
Uh-huh.
produce this, so that I can say, yeah, my line's pure. I know with some certainty my dog's gonna be within this range of size, within this level of energy, have so much protective instincts, intelligence, so on and so forth, no matter who I breed the dog to, right? When a lot of people, what is your definition of purity when you say a dog is a pure? Because I'm
The
curious as to I'm curious.
Let him get it off. Let him get it off.
Go ahead, my fault.
Okay, when I see, I learn. I'm not a band dog breeder, and I never been. I never like mixed dog. I'm not into that. But I've been talking. I learned some trick of the trade with the Spaniards. The Spaniards, I see they show
Oh man.
private
Okay. You said the
private
Spaniards.
group.
You had cut out when you said the Spaniards.
Yeah, the people from Spain, and Canary Island, they have private groups. It's only for dogs. They nobody want to have mean as
Why?
hell.
Mean is right? Okay.
Yeah, and you can tell by looking them in videos. They are mean.
Mhm.
They like, and they told
You
me
said they like what?
band dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, band dog is a hyper bigger. That type of dog that you guys mentioned. So what they do, they explain to me. They explain to me how they get those dogs like that, and it's few generation maybe if they get lucky, but sometimes that's what they call an F1, F2.
Right.
That is because he has something to do with the
Hold on.
life.
You had cut out again. You said F1, F2, because I want to make sure that we follow
F1,
you.
F2, F3. You get
Right.
lucky.
If you get lucky.
If you get lucky, they will tell you that's how they get that consistency on them, because they repeat the breeding again.
Okay, so
But
you saying the breeding? You talking about the original cross? F1.
yes, the original cross.
F1 is a cross between two distinct varieties,
and they have to be pure. If you use a mixed dog, you
hold on, right quick. We got Richard the Berry. Come on in, man. Stop playing, man. Stop talking about your breed.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Let
My
him
fault.
finish. Let's don't do that right now. What's up, Rich?
My fault. Go ahead. Say what you was gonna say, Mr. Morales.
you want me to finish?
Yeah, finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they have to be both sides. They have to be pure.
Dang it, bad as internet.
Yeah, you said both sides got to be pure.
It has to be pure. If you're gonna use a Canet so it has to be 100%, not 25, not 50, not 75. It has to be 100. It has to be as mean as they want the production. Cause no every Canet will cut it. If they gonna use it mixing with Dogo Sardo, let's see they're gonna. Both of them, they have to be 100% of the breed, and they have to be mean as well to the offspring work. You guys follow me?
Yeah. So we paying close attention. What do you use? So you looking at the offspring, and then you said for them to be able to work and do what?
The what they're looking is for mean dogs. And true, if you look the Spaniard, the documentation of mean dogs they bred. So and when you see these band dog breeders, you see their production. It is mean. It is something they know how to do it for centuries. I see the dogs, and let me tell you, they're out of this world.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what is kind of like a little bit confusing for me,
Yeah.
because you say that
Mhm.
the band dog breeders, they bring two lines together, then they're able to select for what their desired traits is, whether it's meanness, athleticism, or whatever have you not. And then they're able to arrive at some really phenomenal dogs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you remember too, Jordan, out of all the videos I've done with Troiano, he would talk about a pure dog right here, and then a pure dog right here.
Right.
Then that's when
That's
the
how
work
you get.
starts. Yeah, that's when the work starts.
So what's confusing to me is when do we establish purity? How many generations? What does it take to define purity?
Right now, if
Can you
we're
define it?
looking at let's for example, a Neapolitan Mastiff is no it's a breeding being in the process for. I mean, it's not in the process anymore. It is a breed that is been a long time ago done, and so is the German Shepherd. The German Shepherd, how many years we got? Over 100 already, right?
Right.
So the Doberman.
Right.
So breed like that.
It take 100.
When
So it takes
somebody,
100 years to establish purity.
yes, no. You can establish that before,
Okay. How many
by
years?
line breeding and
How, how,
inbreeding. Yeah, go ahead.
how many generations?
I will say, with 6 and 7, well done. But not everybody. You know what I mean? Breeding is not for everybody. Everybody's seen is putting a male and a female. That's it.
Right.
But
No.
breeding, you need to know what you are doing, and you need to. That's what we have pedigrees in the first place. We even have pedigrees for roosters, for flying pigeon, horses, and it's for a reason. And we need to pay attention and know how to interpret those pedigrees better. So the better you know your pedigree, the better job you do as a breeder. Whatever is you want to do. If you want a hunter dog, the more you know what is in your pedigree, you're gonna make a better dog.
Right. Oh, that I agree with that 1,000%. You have to be able to identify these traits and characteristics, and that's where the
Yeah.
knowledge of the breeder comes in, because he can identify the grandfather in the litter, or the great grandfather, or the uncle, or the whoever, and because he have a real breeder that have the intimate knowledge of their bloodlines. You
You
can
think
say,
that I was mentioning a dog named Barrabas? Look at in my pedigree how far it is, and I know all about that dog. Actually, I get two dogs because I knew he was a mixed dog, but I like the dog, but I want it very far because I don't like mixed dog next to me. Because I don't think today we need band dog. Presa is a breed. My dog is been showing 100%. I got that dog in my third generation. Every time I do a test, it will show all the shit he has.
right.
He's refined. Already I have refined into my dogs. You follow me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
Because
And
you got
that's what you have to have the knowledge of the past.
right.
But the past, it has to be stay where it is. I don't want the past next door to me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
A lot of things you said today has the similarities in the Corso as far as like the styles, the types,
Yeah.
and one thing that is said in it was a genome, it was a genome project they did, and they said that the Corso wasn't even considered a breed, but over in Italy they was closer to being a breed. If you purify if you make a family of dogs,
Uh-huh.
isn't that considered a breed
Of
within
course it.
itself?
That's
Okay.
how that's how every dog is created, Star.
Right,
If
right.
there's no line breeding and inbreeding, there is no a new dog.
Right.
So can a German Shepherd can a let me see how I put this. Could a Shepherd that's more dominant in America be the same breed as one in Germany? Could they actually be two different breeds?
Actually, they a German Shepherd is kind of hard. I mean, it's not hard to answer, but when you see a German Shepherd, you know it's a German Shepherd. It's from America, from Czechoslovakia, or East or West Germany. You know they are, but
Mhm.
it's a different. Alex he was talking. I watched that scene. He's a enthusiast of German Shepherd. I like myself German Shepherd too. I respect that breed, and I respect the people who have it too. Uh, the American one is very big. Like we are ordering in a freaking McDonald's.
Mhm.
You
Everything.
say like we ordering at McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah,
So you get a Big Mac.
yeah,
We
yeah,
want anything bigger. Because guess
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Anything bigger
Ask
is better. We
the
don't because you know why? You know why? We base
yeah,
everything, a lot of what's going on today's society is based off of appearance perception.
yes.
What does it look like it's capable of? It's not actually proven. So we see somebody real big and we think that they tough. Or we see something real big, it's like a defense mechanism, right? So we think the bigger dog is the stronger dog. We're not putting an emphasis on abilities. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, yeah, you supposed to be a boxer. That means you supposed to be able to punch hard, right? But
Look
not
at
just
Tyson. He was in the division. He was the smaller of
right.
all,
Yeah,
and look what he was capable.
bigger
Yeah,
they are, the harder they
but
fall.
when we really look at that, uh, if it's a big functional dog, I think it's okay.
It's
But
hard to
Mike
find.
Tyson, but Mike Tyson had he was a good fighter, but he wasn't. If you put him in there with a top five guy, any real fight he got in, he really lost. You know what I
But
mean?
in the dog thing, in the dog, I mean to find a good dog with that size, it is hard enough. And I
Yeah,
did have one, Diego, and I told you I don't like a slow dog. I like
no,
animals who move. When I watch, I love boxing,
Mhm.
but I don't watch heavyweight. I watch lightweight because
yeah, lightweight,
lightweight is
way
the
more
Yeah,
action.
exciting,
well,
way
yeah,
more fireworks,
yeah,
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 way
yeah.
yeah. You see
more
the
fireworks.
firework in
Right,
Yeah,
action.
yeah, I want to see.
right.
Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, I was.
That's why I don't get into that that jaw pressure stuff because when you get up in them higher weights, hell, if you get bit by one of my alibis, you're gonna feel it just like you felt one of my cortos.
Oh no, yeah, you feel it. It's
Yeah.
more. Not all the time, but it should have when a dog can bite with a big head and a big body. Yeah, he can freaking break any bones.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
bone crushing. That's
yeah,
the
Yeah,
big. I think that is the advantage of size.
yeah.
yeah,
You know,
I get what you're saying too, because I got a cousin that's a breeder of the Corso.
uh-huh.
He like his smaller. He
I
like
do
them
like.
agile. He like them,
Mhm.
and boom, you know what I'm saying? So he like it like that.
Yeah, because
Uh,
you get more dog. I feel personally.
right.
You can feed more. And yes, you can get you can get. My God, I take a dog named Cuervo. It's a black dog.
Mhm.
I take him. The last time he was out, he outrun every big dog. When I came, I was like I have COVID-19. Everybody is spread out. Nobody wants to be next to my dog. because my doggy was looking for anyone to bite.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that he jump. He's very agile.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 20, 23, 23 inches to the shoulder. He's I keeping him in a weight right now. He's acting very good at 80 pounds. I can put it in 115, but I think it will be too big, too fat to move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I like 115 in my dogs, the maximum.
What?
115. Yeah, my
115.
yeah. I'm starting to get
You
to the
got big
point
dogs. I saw him.
where I can't. Yeah, my dogs is too big. But you
Yeah,
know what? I got some for the families and some for the people, some for the general population, some
yeah,
for the public. That's the larger variety that's more interested in the pet than with the impressive features. But I think that the ideal dog for like the true dog enthusiast, the best friend that can go with you anywhere and is ready to go at any moment, he is not often that's going to be over 140. It's just the way that nature in my and I've been trying this for years. That's I've been trying to.
you never been hit by a dog thing.
Say it
Say what
I
again.
now?
was hit. I was hit by one.
Mm,
I flipped. I saw the sky, the ground, the sky for like 5 times.
mm,
He dropped me like a football player,
yeah,
and that was 150.
that's what I'm saying. I seen it a lot of times. Them 80-pound um, Malinois coming in at you at 35, 40 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to knock down any man. And I'm
Um,
talking about when they jump up on you at that speed, that
yeah.
rate of speed, and that momentum.
Right.
Locking in. Think about a fish hook
Mm-hmm.
locking into your skin at 30 miles an hour, even a small one.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
basically what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah.
If y'all been following, if y'all just now tuning in, joining us, Mr. Morales has been involved with the presses since 1981. That's when he got his first one. And he's telling us about the presser history, his dogs, so on and so forth. And we getting some valuable insight into the breed.
Mr.
Um,
Morales, if you go back out and come back in, try that. If you can hear me, I'm gonna text him.
yeah.
Keep talking.
But yeah, I got so many questions. It's fascinating. It's fascinating
Mhm.
to me
Yeah.
when you start talking about developing a breed, creating a breed, the things that it takes, working with the collaborations with other breeders. When you start talking about, hey, oh
They
yeah, I
can
lost you
me.
there. Yeah,
My mother called me and he dropped everything.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you went on break and didn't tell us.
Hey, I was like, hold on, man, don't leave now. We
No,
got
I
a lot
know
of
when he
questions. We want to know. I got some
no,
stuff
no,
written down. I've
when
been
he
waiting
comes
to
to
ask.
dogs, I don't take no breaks.
Yeah.
That's the type of attitude that would it take.
My
Can I?
heart is working right now 16%, and I came from the hospital because of my dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to be here.
16.
Yeah, 16%.
Man, keep your
But
head
when
up.
I
Hey,
get
listen.
out of the hospital, somehow I want to leave so bad
Yeah.
that I'm been making cages right now. I've been doing a lot of things. The other day I put 1,400 out of gas at the end, and a guy who worked for the ambulance, a paramedic, helped me. And I was talking to him. He said, you need to go back to the hospital."
Yeah.
Hey,
You
but you
be
know
careful.
what though? The fact that you got up and got up out of there though,
Yeah,
that's that will to survive, the will to live. I'm gonna tell you something. If you hadn't have been a dog man and you
yeah,
just laid in there, you might have this. You might have been. You might not have be here no more. I think that the dogs, because we got to get up. I gotta go see about them. I gotta go see
yeah.
about them.
I just find out. I just find out. Uh, I when I get my pedigrees, I don't look at it. And few days ago, I was looking into my staff, and I see few pedigrees with look different. And I knew the last year I qualified for a PR I call him Purple Ribbon Kennel. Now I am. I never have one. And last year I started to getting them. And when I read it, it's because they are give me that ribbon, give me that papers. That's because I'm purified the dogs. And I knew that UKC do that.
Let me just for clarity's sake, you say PR, you talking about Purple Ribbon or Puerto Rico?
Yeah, purple ribbon. Yeah.
Okay,
Purple
PR. So if y'all don't know, a purple ribbon is awarded to the dog from the UKC, and that means that the dog is produced champion or come from champion line. What does that mean?
In according to the paper, it say because I keep my dog pure.
Right.
What they mean pure is because I don't go and breed to other people.
Right.
They know what is going on.
Yeah.
They know what time it is.
Yeah.
And they know they know there are people they are mixing dogs.
Right. So
Yeah.
so this is something that I get a lot of when I deal with a very serious breeder. First off, it's hell to get their dogs. And,
Yeah, I would do too.
yeah, and then a lot of times they won't let you use their studs. You can buy a puppy, but you're not using my stud. Like it's some breeders out there.
If you test, there is a daughter of Cuervo. I love that dog to death, and I love another one. He named Cortez. There is a daughter who Heka. You interview him.
Yeah.
Heka Tess, that female. And let me tell you, if that guy is planning to come and breed that daughter of him with Cortez now, and I would let him breed it, and I would take puppies too.
Yeah.
Because she's tested. As long as you test my dog, and I like it, what I see, because I like to see fire. If you are protecting, I want to see a dog who take your head off. No,
So-
a yappy wow wow wow, that it doesn't mean nothing. But protection, of
I wanted to-
course, and I breed him. I let that bitch come in here and I breed her.
So one of the priorities of your breeding program, one of the criterias, in order for your dog to be able to be qualified as a breeding dog, it has to be proven through your analysis and testing of his protection abilities.
Yes.
So that's typically how you
The harder, the better.
say. The harder, the better.
Yes.
Right.
If you include some beating on it and the dog, because if somebody, people say, oh, that's kind of too much and that's dog abuse and that and blah blah blah. But if somebody jump into your house at night, knowing that you have dogs,
Right.
that means he's prepared. He
He's
probably have a
prepared.
baseball bat.
You're
with
gonna
him.
have something, a knife,
something.
pepper spray, a taser. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of different ways that they try to come at you. If you got a dog, if they want something that you have bad enough, I done heard of dogs being
and he's
sprayed
gonna
down
get
with.
hurt. Your dog is probably gonna be dead, or he's gonna get hurt. It's gonna be. They're gonna hurt him
Yeah,
or her.
yeah.
So,
They're gonna present some form of an obstacle.
yes.
Because I done heard of stories where guys when guys come in, like they're trying to get into the junkyard. There's a lot of that's going on. They were spraying the shepherds. They sprayed them down with fire extinguishers, right? And the dog didn't get hurt, but he was, they got to be able to overcome objections, overcome obstacles. So that's one of the ways that prove your dog is worthy. Is he engaged in a bite? You strike it with the whip, or you hit it with the baseball bat, or you hit it. Can he got some pain tolerance?
Yeah, you have to put some pain. You don't start like that,
Right.
Mhm.
but at the end, you have to put that kind of pressure.
Okay.
What is your
So
training
you
style?
know what kind of dog. let me tell you, I got 2 dogs went through hell.
Yeah.
And that's what I love those 2 dogs more than anybody than 2.
Mhm.
Who knows? But that's the one I could test in that time.
Mhm.
So I look into that dog all the time. And if somebody come with a female from the outside and I breed her and she come the same way, she will welcome anytime to breed with anything I have.
Mm,
And I will keep puppies from there and I will not sell them.
right. Yep. That's a big part of any successful breeding program, that you not selling puppies, that you placing puppies, that everything. How can you evaluate your progeny if you're placing them out, you putting them in situations that are, because the phenotype is determined. I mean, the by the genotype, but
Yeah.
the environment is going to shape the dog. So a lot of times when I put a dog in a pet home, I got to be able to say, like, if I had this dog and I was feeding this dog and I was doing these things with the dog, how would it look? But that's the importance of keeping dogs close when you're talking about a successful breeding program and
Yeah.
developing a strain, developing a family, developing,
Let
because
me, and that's another thing you ensure. If something happens right now, many breeders hate me, and the first thing they say, "Oh, what happened is you don't have no more dog." And I know they try to poison my dog, and it happened before.
Mhm.
I
Oh, you had a
use
dog got poisoned? This is a good
animals,
question right here, Jim.
animals, animals.
Put it up. Put it up.
People try to take the competition
Mhm.
out, and
Hmm.
it's by poison your dogs or whatever they can do. Anyway, I got dogs right now. If every dog in my house is gone, I can breed again with my same bloodline. Go contact one or few people, breed together, and then I have another bump right there. And that's what these people hate me because they say when every year uh, every leader I get something to work with, and the thing is I don't train. I test dogs. They don't know when it's coming, but it's coming.
Right, right. If you were to design a test to test the Presa Canary as a breed, what would that test look like?
A
What
test
would
it
the
has
test
to
test?
tolerate pain.
Pain tolerance.
Pain, yes, yes, and it has to be. It wants to terminate because we are not in the police. We are not in the send dogs or nothing, and hold and bark or hold the detain the people who try to hurt us. It's my dog. I have those type of dog. My dogs there will be all dead.
You
Because
said
the
it would do
dog
what? It would all be
is
dead.
my dog. He try to hold the. It's only try to. You know how they train police dog? They bite the bicep. It's kind of like more like a hold the person than the attacking. And I understand that has to be done with the police. But
Right.
we are not the police.
We ain't the police.
No, we are in danger. One time somebody attack you, you don't know how long it would take the police, especially where I live.
Right. Right.
So I need something. It is my life against the intruder. So if the police is not there, I cannot play with that person. I might have to take it down,
Yeah.
take it out of his misery.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. And I think the work that you're doing is important, but
Yeah.
to preserving these traits, preserving these characteristics, because if not for people like you, they would be lost.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Hey, Mr. Morales, you mind taking some questions from the audience? Just a few. I know we almost 2 hours
Yeah, I
in.
mean, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. This is from Richard DeBerry. He's a presser breeder out of Louisiana. Tickfall. How does a breeder prove his dog's performance?
Say that again.
How does a breeder prove his dog's performance? I think we talked about it.
Yeah, I
Somehow.
think
Yeah, we
he
did.
just kind of said it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just talk about the if
Okay.
testing and he said he was looking
Oh, I
for
did put that up. I'm sorry, man.
he looking for pain tolerance
Right.
and termination abilities. So
Please,
you test for that.
please explain recessive black in Presa and how it naturally occurred.
Like, that must be a show breeder.
Oh,
Black Presa, Black Presa is always been in
Mhm.
there. If you look, there's been proven there is and actually I got a lot of good black dogs and there been DNA tests.
Mhm.
And actually, my dogs they are not recessive; they are dominant.
Mhm.
Black,
And there is recessive black is in every breed.
right?
But when you purify, the black became dominant.
So so you saying she must be a show breeder. What is she getting at that the black was not a color in the presser?
Yeah, because remember I was telling you, Miguel, Manuel Betancourt, and the fight they have, Manuel Betancourt and Manuel Courteau.
Mhm.
Manuel Betancourt didn't want and no black in the when they in 1989 they make a standard for the breed
In
in
89,
1989, the first one.
the
Yeah,
first
and it
standard.
was included. It was included in the standard. It's in my page. The black it was included in 20 and 30% white.
Okay.
And Manuel Martin Betancourt, he was a show breeder. That's the one I was telling you guys. That he went and he added Dogo de Bordeaux to his dog.
Okay.
Remember that when I
Yeah, I
was
remember.
talking
Yeah, I remember.
about?
Yeah, I remember you
Yeah,
talking
it
about
was him. It was him. He was the one who buy those dogs. Uh, hear me? You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You
no,
cut
yeah,
out.
it went out. You
Oh,
tapped
okay.
out for a second there.
Yeah, it was cause my phone ring. This time I fixed it very quickly. Anyway, Manuel Betancourt didn't want the black, and that's the one. The idea to go the FCI and do the changing and blah blah blah. I'll make the Presa bigger and from the standard they make a new standard. The FCI Dogo Canario standard it was different to the first standard from the Department of Agriculture in Canary Island in 1989. So these people for a long time they say they have Presa, but they was changing the Presa. They make it more massive look, more heavy, more bigger. And that's what we still have that division today. We're still fighting for the Presa Canario, and the Dogo Canario. People are still thinking that that's the real true dog, and we say no. It was a lot of chain made. That's what you see Presa Canario because they come in 19 in January 1st in 2019 they came back as a Presa Canario again. And they have to change. They cannot keep the old standard they have. You guys follow me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It sounds just like my breed.
Yeah. All I think that this is something that's like every breed is going does this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they came back to Presa again. By law, they have to adjust to the real standard that it was made in 1989. Standard in 1989 say black is there. You have to accept it now. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. It
So
seems
so they still people they still say The black presa is, yeah. There's a lot of mixes going on, like in every breed lately. It's something the people don't stay away from. Dogs to make whatever they want. We got problems with people and start to mixing a lot with Central Asian Shepherds, and I can spot of them in a mile away. Uh, but the black presa, it wasn't something that it came the other day. It was, yes, it's been people that are mixing black, other breed with black and brindle too, and other colors. But black, it was in the standard. And anybody who doesn't believe it can go to my page. I got the link from Gran Canary club. Actually, it's not club. It's the Department of Agriculture. It's the one who run all the animals, everything agriculture in Canary Island, and have the standard as well, and also have the standard of the Majorero if somebody wants to see it as well. Uh, so you can be welcome to go to my page and look at it. It's at the beginning of the page. You can link, and it's in Spanish, but it can translate. You can change it to English or any language.
Gotcha.
So you got another question?
Yeah.
You pick one, big dog.
Okay. My question. They said people were asking about the breed's COI. What
Oh,
is
the
the average
COI.
for the
Oh my
breed?
God.
What is the average?
The average is very low. We are, and it's everybody. And my black presa, they are 18, 26. I got a dog named Jet. He's 32. All my dog in the COI, because I don't go nowhere.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I mean real breed, I'm talking about the German Shepherd. I'm talking about even the miniature miniature Schnauzer or COI. It looked like a freaking bully.
Yeah.
Mm.
And for that, that's what I use. Embark. Embark tells what COI, and also tell me my COR. My COR, what it means COR is coefficient of relationship. Since I built a family, everybody has to have to be to know to link to each other, and they, as a family, their numbers start to going out up like a COI too. You are in a family increase because you are breathing in, no out. And Impresa never was done before, not even from Manuel Curto. The Spaniards doesn't believe in a family of dogs. They like to use everybody. Impresa like to use the word line breed, bloodline. Bloodline is a big word, and for people who doesn't know what bloodline means, is a line breeding. It's the same thing as a family of dogs. That it doesn't have nothing, only family, and they're all linked together. And you cannot bring anything from the outside. One time you bring something, it's like in dog and game dog, like Boudreaux family. Boudreaux family, all the dogs they are linked, all of them they are linked to Daibo, Tudor's Daibo. Uh, Don Mayfield, all his dogs linked to Daibo as well. And Don Maloney, all his dog again linked to Daibo. Daibo, it was one of the greatest dog in the pit. And everybody and many people in that era. And
Yeah.
that's how you make a family. You make a family for traits like Secretariat, like Daibo, Who else? Uh,
Zebo.
yeah, Siwo is a good example. That's right. You make a family out of the greatness. People say, "No, my family, my line, my line, my line." I mean, you breeding dogs. You are breeding them yourself. You are the daddy of them. I mean, that sounds sick. A line,
Mhm.
it is based on the greatest dog you own,
Right. Right.
or
Exactly. It's
somebody
gotta.
else. I can make a line. You can make a line. I can make a line out of, let's see, in a Borbo, and you have one of the greatest dogs ever. So I bred to your stuff,
Yeah, I
and then
see.
I keep breeding myself
Right.
from that dog.
Back into off of your line or whatever. I see people. The thing that's like mind-boggling to me is I see people line breeding on dogs that haven't even been qualified.
Yeah.
Like your dog, why would you line breed on this mama? You ain't on the
It ain't
production
been tested.
history.
You talk
Yeah,
about
it
the
ain't.
testing stuff?
It's like what are you trying to lock in? What are you trying to
Yeah.
preserve?
Well, we're gonna go in there tonight, boy.
Oh
We're going there.
man, that's gonna
Oh,
be
wait, we got
yeah,
some we
yeah,
got some hitters tonight. But
yeah.
Oh, you guys, that's the gonna be the, yes, that's an issue. I mean, that's a topic that it need to be mentioned too.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, they chasing the ancestor or something way back in the pedigree. They're trying to double up and get that dog mentioned a number of times. And
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what
They
is your
try to
dog
live off names. They try to
off the
live off
name?
names. Yeah.
Off the
You,
name.
you I mean, you have, I mean, it is, see if the dog is named Tyson, and the dog did very good. But you need, if you want to recreate it, you need to recreate it with something good from him.
Exactly. It gotta be it
If you
gotta
are
be a
focused
winner.
on that,
Right. You
it's
go
like Candela and Diego. They was brother and sister. I can use both. Both they was good in their own right. Diego, if the only thing I didn't use him is because he was too big and too slow. I wanted speed and more finisher quicker. So I used Candela instead. And Candela, it was a very good dog. Actually, there's a video with Pete Omega and her. And you see how fast and how protective she was. Uh, she is 11 times Tomas. Tomas, she got Tomas, Barrabás, Nestor, Dama. She got all the dogs Courtois used to own. There was a very excel in every aspect of guarding. And what I did, I duplicate, I triplicate, and I got Candela all by herself is 11 times Tomas. Tomas is the grandson of Barrabas. That's from Miguel Vega. And he was a awesome dog.
phenomenal dog.
Yeah,
Right. Phenomenal dog. When you got one that's like very special,
yeah,
one that is like you will never find another dog like this again. That is what you're trying to recreate, trying to preserve. The
yes,
effort is towards producing another dog like him. It's not about okay, this look cool. This is you talking about a specimen though. You know, you talking about that LeBron James, that phenom.
yeah, that's right.
That's what we read. That's what we line
Yeah,
read.
but they try to look at it. It's this dog came the best in my opinion. This is my opinion. And actually, I don't think this is more than true. But let's say it's my opinion. Because no people gonna get mad. I think the best dog, whoever the producer of all producer, it was Rambo.
Rambo. Okay.
Yeah, from Ray Brown, from that basketball player who buy that dog. He buy the parent from Manuel Couto. Again, we go back to
Rambo is oppressor.
yeah. He's a Presa born in United States. Both parents that was import from in Canary Island,
Is that
and one he was black. One he was
Browns
black.
Browns
Named
Rambo?
Ciro. Huh?
Is that Browns Rambo?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's what I base my dog. That's what you see. My dog keep coming and coming harder and harder because I keep repeating that. But I don't get it for any granddaughter of Rambo. I get him from the best daughter of Rambo.
Best daughter.
Yeah. No, best granddaughter.
Best
Because
friend. Three.
the daughter of Rambo, it was the mother of Candela. It was Chiquita Negra.
Okay.
Than Candela. But Candela passed better dog. And that will be Cuervo. I got one. He's hurting. The damn dog is hurting in Tampa. Animals.
Mm.
And he's protecting and everything.
Mm.
And they're little mate brothers. The sister, I got one sister protecting as well. That leader, I think all of them, they came out 100.
Mm.
But the most evil I got it in my house. And that's Cuervo. Cuervo, that's the one who killed a cottonmouth. And the next day, all
I
swallowed.
saw that on your page.
Yeah. He want to
Carl
kill
Frank.
another one. He's hunting again.
Isn't that dog crazy?
Yeah, it
Get
is.
that dog. Get him back. Get him back.
Her, but I know her enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Give me your top 5 breeders, past or present, of the Presa Canary.
To be honest with you, Couto in the past, he was phenomenal. I don't know. I don't see anything from him for a while. But nobody can put it down. But the problem with Couto, the problem in Presa, we got these breeders that you have to add something. If you add something, it's no longer pure again.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And he's one of those. Uh in garden, dog, there is no breeder. But the thing is, he doesn't have 100% pure. That's the problem. And many people either. But nobody can take him.
Yeah.
But I'm coming for him. And I don't need 60 dog with two.
Yeah.
With two, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in quality, not in quantity.
Yeah.
Right. It don't take a few. I don't have no whole bunch of dogs, and I would never. I don't think
Yeah.
that I would want no more
Yeah.
than 10 for my. This mess me personally. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with somebody else having more than 10, but just like to do everything that you need to do and meet the dog's needs.
I've been inbreeding and line breeding with between 10 and 14 dogs. That's it.
Yeah. That's
And
still a lot. You're talking about between 10 and 14 dogs. You're talking about, let's say, how many females? 8.
and actually my females, they only have Candela. Candela before Dan died, she have only 3 litters.
Mm.
I don't even breed my dogs, hardly enough.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
and I got Rocio, she got 2 litters. But I need to get one before because she's getting too old. I need to get another one.
How has the market been for you?
I mean, when people they are desperate, they all call me. If the economy goes really crazy, I have to. I breathe for me all the time. Every time I breathe for me. But when the economy it is bad, when people get freaking scared, I have to breed at least 3 female or 4
Yeah.
Yeah.
puppies.
Scale back.
Just to keep 1 or 2 puppies. Because they don't. Those 2, if I let them, I cannot keep it. Every time I breed is for myself. Right now, I got a litter in here there is only six puppy, and from those six puppy, only two will be available. The other four, I'm keeping it.
A lot of breeders ain't willing to do that.
No, that's what I got a line.
Yeah, that's why you have a line. That's exactly why. Every time I put something together, I'm holding something back or placing it close because I would like to follow this dog's development and growth.
Yeah.
I have an expectation when I'm
And
ready to
those two, I'm gonna try to get them with people who will listen to me and test them.
Exactly. Or allow me to come pick them up and do what I need to do.
Yeah, if I need to breed, is one of them. Anyway, with the people that I have the dog, I never have a problem if I want to breed. And right now, I don't need them. But it's in case that I need it, I got plenty dogs that I can breed, and they're some of them they're close. 1 hour drive.
Top 5 dogs all time. Presa.
Oh, 5 times. I will say it doesn't matter. They're 100%. It could be the developer, right? Okay, I will say Barrabas. I will say Tomas.
Hold on, because I like to look them up. You say who? B.
Barrabas.
How you spell that?
B, like you know that cowboy Barrabas.
B-A-R-R.
B-A-R-R. A. V-A-S.
Barrabas. Okay.
That's from Miguel Vega.
Okay. Gotcha.
Tomas is a good producer. Shio was a very good hardcore dog. Dama, as a female, it was one of the best female. The ones that I like, they are not from me, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, I can mention mine?
Yeah, you can mention yours.
No, I will be fair.
All of my favorite dogs came out of my house.
Stop being so hard on yourself.
No, I will not mention none of mine.
No,
but all of mine, every dog that I mention, it is in my pedigree anyway.
Okay. That's why you got on that. Hey,
no. That's not why. That's not why. And but those dogs, they became the representation of pretty much everybody can reproduce that. You know what I mean? They are crossing too much, and they go all this and that, and if they have something from those dogs, it's gone. How many people, when they find out what I get Candela, how many people buy dogs from the same dude? Many. But how many dogs they are like Candela? None. Only her and her brother. I sit in there, everybody, they pick the wrong dogs all the time. Yeah. And they pick the dog that are not for them.
It's not for them. You gotta have an idea what you're looking for. What is gonna fit into your role, the role you have for the dog to play. Yeah. A lot of times people just get in the dog because it looks cool. Well, I like the ears like this a certain way or some like ridiculous reason.
Or I like the bigger and
size,
size, and the bigger one is an asshole. He doesn't care about you or no human.
Yeah, all he want to do is eat.
Yeah, and sit and look pretty.
Yeah.
So when I contact these dudes, all of these dudes, I say to them, "This is my word," and they will tell you that's what I did. Pretty dog. And after the one who is willing to be with me.
Right.
And that's what I did.
See, and that's one of the things that I try to cultivate is the relationship, that in tuneness between the owner and the handler, the dog and the person that is, who is. I think that I can't wait to have these conversations a little bit later, because I think to have great success with your dog, whether you're gonna be game dog, man, whatever type of dog that you have to have an understanding of the dog. And when you working with a dog and you're able to say, go into the chest, go in, and the dog understands you. You know, it's like you have you're working as a team.
You're bond. You guys are bonding together.
Exactly.
And you're working as a team. It's like Cuervo, I can do more with him. I can go to the moon with him. If you see him, you think that I'm training him. No, I don't do much with him. But when you see me and him together, you see him looking at my head all the time, looking my face.
Mm-hmm.
What you want me to do? You want me to kill it or what?
Right. That's
what
so
you
important.
what you want me to do for you?
I'm not a trainer, but I'm in tune with the dog. I'm looking for. I take a dog to a certain level where the focus is on me. I'm just once I got to develop the eye contact, I know I can train the dog to do anything at any given time because they have a relationship. They have an understanding of when I'm pleased, and when I'm getting ready to.
You know what I do when I got puppies? I sit and I let them play, but there always is one. He always come and check it on you.
Yeah,
and that's the one. That's the one right there.
That's the one. That's the one. If we don't cultivate that, we're gonna lose it. And like we want dogs to be in tune with us. I don't care whether if you're a butcher or a barber.
Yeah.
Right. Your dog should be attentive to your needs.
Yep.
He should care.
It's like a woman. It's like a woman. Your woman has.
Tell him again. No.
Yeah, a woman has to. If the woman if you take her because she was interested in your money, you know she's gonna cheat on you, and it's a matter of time. She's gonna leave you. The one time you run out of money, you are out of luck too.
Yeah, right. Or the clothes. There's another one. Like, hey, listen, I don't want no woman to love me because I got Gucci designer stuff on. Because guess what? I say this all the time. The clothes is coming off at the end of the night. Yeah. Or you don't want to take my shirt and then put it on another dude. Now you like that dude. Oh. You know what I'm saying? You pick me because I got a nice shirt. Yeah. And now I take the shirt off and he got the shirt on. Now you like him. No, love me for me.
Yeah, and but the dog they're more faithful than a woman.
Right, the dog will never leave.
Yeah, the dog doesn't care if you're living under the bridge. He will love you unconditionally.
That's right. That's why
and he will protect you.
And I'm always have me a dog. I don't care if they sell it for a dime or $1 million. If they
what my dad is worried about. Is something happened to me when I'm by myself, and there is no way to get to me. One time somebody tried to get close, my dog is gonna try to kill him because he's gonna think, they're gonna think they're trying to hurt me.
Yeah. I had a situation like that. I found my cousin passed away. My cousin had passed away. We were trying to get in the house.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, this was like in 2008. But the dog was in there with him. Couldn't nobody get in there.
Wow.
They had to call me down to go in. Yep, it was tough, man. He was with that dog. He had that dog trained off leash, walk through the city, off leash.
Wow.
And he wasn't a dog trainer. He was just a dog, a person that loved a dog, had a relationship and understanding.
And that tell you right there. But I mean, it's the truth. And I love dog, and I'm not quitting. I love what I'm doing. I really do, and I don't do it for the money. Yes, everybody need money, and I sell dogs too. But it's kind of hard for me when I sell them because I always say if that would turn better than mine. They want
right. Hey, oh no, man! I had a dog one time that just changed my whole mood. I saw the dog, and that was just like I couldn't believe it. But they came, they kind of rocked me good. The brother came with the family. You know, he had his wife, his children. I'm like, this is the ideal home for the dog. but I did. It was my personal dog that I wanted to keep for myself, and I'm trying to like balance. And he looking at the dogs. Man, I saw that
And
dog, and
he choose that one.
he chose the one that I wanted.
Hide them next time. Hide them.
But I said I would do too. I ain't doing this again. I said you won't see this again, bro. I ain't never going through this again. I said I never.
You know, something happened similar, but it break my heart, and I feel dirty. For a while, I didn't deep breathing because of that. What happened? I was this guy always every year say he's gonna buy a dog from me, and he never show up. Then with the pandemic, he say, "I'm driving. Do you have puppies available?" And I say, "I have one. I have three available, but I ain't showed the one I'm gonna keep." And he say, "I like that one," and I say, "Okay." But every year he say he will come and he never show up. He never give me a down payment for the dog. So somebody came from Tampa and he say, "I want that," and he take that guy buy 5 dogs from me in different that one
You said he bought 5 dogs and what?
in different times. And I asking him if he's gonna build an army. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and all those dogs they came out good for him. I see him. Sometimes I see videos that he posted attacking people and stuff like that. So the guy picked him up and he called. And I said, "Do you like this one?" And that's my keep. That was the last puppy. And I say, "My God, he's driving. I have to give him what?" And I said, "Do you like this one?" "Oh, that's even better." And he came and he picked him up the dog. That dog is scream like a kid.
Mm.
And it break my heart. I feel so dirty. I feel like I was selling my kid.
Mm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
That
Yep.
dog, he make a scream that I never hear in dog. And it was so awful that it made my eyes watery.
Mm.
Yeah.
And,
Can I
and
ask you
I
this?
say I will not do that ever again.
Right.
I say that. Yeah. Yeah. I went.
Can I ask you this one question? I
Yeah.
don't think we asked you this. What are your thoughts on dog shows, dog sporting events? Have you ever been involved in any of that stuff, titling or anything?
When I was a kid, I was 7 or 8 with a
You say you
laptop,
ain't no better,
and that was
Mr.
it.
Mr. Morales. You say you was 7 or 8. You ain't know no better.
Yeah, and I knew better. No. Whatever is the person want to title the dog. I mean, I don't judge, but people tell me that it's required. In what part of the standard said that I'm required? There is a requirement to have your dog in a show. Nowhere.
Nowhere.
It said the dog have to follow in a standard, and I
Right.
follow through. And that it count as a guard dog too.
Is it
In
possible?
in my breed.
Yes, sir. Is it possible for a working dog of your temperament to be able to show?
My temperament is too much for the
Too much
show
work.
because the thing is, I mean, I can probably get find a dog,
Fine, yeah.
and if you try since he's a puppy to people touch him a lot, he will get used to eventually. Maybe that work that probably I believe, but these judges, I don't trust them. They're dirty. And much of them they don't even read the damn standard.
The standard,
Yeah.
the standard, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I sent the black Borbal to the dog show at the AKC,
Uh-huh.
and they don't know that
You
the
see?
judge is supposed to be a master judger, right? He's a master of 160 breed standards. I sent my dude up
But
there.
now you know.
I sent my dude up there with the black Borbal, right? He done awarded it ribbons. I'm talking about, man, they had black Borbals are not accepted by the AKC, but the judge didn't know that, done awarded my dog some ribbons. And I'm talking about
But you
a
didn't hit the
firestorm.
standard.
They don't know the standard.
Yeah, I know that.
They, they
And in Presa, you see this Presa look like Borbo or Cane Corso or the other way.
Borba look like a course, kind of course. So
Cane Corso look like more like a Presa. It could be
hmm
the other way. Eh, I, I don't think you got that problem in Borbo.
Yeah, you do. But I think what the thing is why we're going to see this happening again and again and again because of like the breeds, like you got
But
the
let me ask
Ridgeback.
you this. Let me ask you this. I- where where there is no old standard who say the black Borbo it should be in there like us.
No, they say that the Black Borbo is a modern
So it
recreation
was
as
not
an
in there
additive.
in any.
The original breed standard, no, it was not in there. It was not included. It
Also,
was
it's a new
actually
thing.
it was
But with
written out.
us, it was the other way around. It was in the first standard already.
Okay.
Oh,
So you cannot change. You cannot change
boy,
what you did.
this
Right.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and this is what they did with the
Yeah.
with the controversy around the Borbo.
Ooh.
Why we even have the Borbo in the AKC
They
now?
look pretty. I
Uh,
cannot deny that.
yeah. But they said that this dog was not a part of the original breed standard, and they altered the standard to include the Black Borbo.
Wow.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that any let them get back in here? Any other breed clubs that's on the board, do you believe these people should be breeders if they're judges and on these breed club boards?
I mean, it all depend. I mean, to be honest, I'm more like Hitler type. I like purity. I don't care the human race
Mm-hmm.
because we are no. We some of us we got talents in some things,
Yeah,
and
yeah, we do.
and if we bred like dog, we got many of that.
Right.
But it will not look right. It will not be right.
The fact.
I like to see many culture in like in United States. I can eat if I wanna eat Chinese, I can eat Chinese. If I wanna eat Cuban food, I can eat Cuban food. I like uh, I like the way we are.
Yeah. The fact that you said that.
But in animals, I'm the other way around. I'm switching over 100%. In animals they are made for a reason.
Predictability when you talking about lines and stuff like that is what you want.
Yeah, you don't want a Chihuahua try to find a lost person, a loved one,
Mhm.
because he's never gonna find it. But if we got those bloodhounds, they're bred for it. They will find your loved
Right.
one.
Right.
So in animals, I'm towards purity.
Mhm.
And an animal, it should keep pure as it can be. And because it was made for us to help us. You know what I mean?
A
Like I
supporter.
mentioned,
It was an aid.
the bloodhound, uh, German Shepherd, they're good to apprehend suspect, and they're good at it. And so is Belgian Malinois. Dutch Shepherd, they're a little overboard.
Right.
Dutch Shepherd is more for personal protection. That will be my opinion because they have. I see them in be mean and they can go overboard. Uh, Mastiff, they are good for people. Much of them they can do herding. We got every breed for a reason.
Right.
So let's keep it real and stop trying to be scientists. We are not.
No. And we ain't the highest power that put the dogs here for us.
Yeah. Yeah, and those people they did a very good job. What we need is to keep them those traits alive. That's it.
Right. That's it. Yeah.
And
I was
breeding,
gonna say
that's what I don't go out and breed with anybody because not everybody outside have my thinking.
Yeah,
And
you're right about that. Yeah.
I really think that it's significant that you mentioned that you say you it's like Hitler with the dog with when it comes to your style of breeding. When you say you like Hitler with the style of breeding,
yeah,
because a lot of this purity is rooted in that eugenics experiments that they was conducting. That's where this ideology of a pure race
yeah.
comes from. The thoughts of a pure race.
And in a race, in a pure race, a healer tried to make a pure race. That's true. Experiment with animals.
Hold on, run it back. You said
Much of the experiment that he did, it was with German Shepherd. That's how the DDR it was created because of him. His program.
Yeah, he did some experiments that, man. Oh God, I hope they don't strike this channel for this. But he did some experiments that on humans.
Oh yeah,
That
it was bad.
it was
yeah,
bad.
but the stuff they did probably got some scientific development. You
It
know,
was yeah.
medical and stuff. You know that he it was gruesome, but he did some stuff
Oh yeah, he tried, but
to do some things. Mm-hmm,
in the dog world, the things they did, it was good.
mm-hmm.
And I don't mean, and let me tell you, I don't like that part. The human have to pay for it.
Yeah,
I no agree with that part.
Right.
The DDR it was using to kill and eat them too as well. Jewish people.
mm-hmm.
I know agree with that part.
Right.
But the creation of the DDR, I don't agree with it. Because
You
we
said
have
the
as a
D
region Leoncillo.
the development of the DDR.
Yeah.
And what is the DDR?
The DDR is those German Shepherd. They
Okay, the dog registry or something, right?
I forget what is that. It's Dutch. I don't know German. It's hard
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
In
We,
Republic of Germany. It's something stand with that stuff. That's how the DDR born.
yeah,
It was a German Shepherd, but it was a special German Shepherd. It was breed different than any other German Shepherd. That's what you hear to this day. People talking about the DDR,
Yeah.
but nobody have the real DDR. Something that you need to know. People have little tiny drop of blood in here and there, but there was when the German wall it was put down, the east and the west dog meet again, and they interact together, and all the work the healer did, it went to the drain.
Mm.
So those dogs, I mean, you can find some, but it's very few. You can find little in here and there a breeder that is left over with some nasty German Shepherd, but it's there. It's very rare to find them. Much they are in the sport or they are in the show. And in a sport, you don't want a killer either. So that's what I don't like a sport dog or show dog. Because a sport is make believe.
right. It's a game.
Yeah, it is a game.
I mean, well, I ain't gonna say right, but it's a game. It's not
Yeah,
exactly like prepare. Because think about this. Where I always say this ain't really what I want to do for myself because it's not realistic to me.
yeah,
It's training, nothing wrong with that. But how many situations is a bad guy gonna come up with a milk crate full of pebbles? And
yeah.
then your dog is, I mean, once the dog is activated and it's saying back up, don't come up, don't walk up, don't come
Oh,
no
and you
closer.
forget the part to mention the part jumping like a clown.
Yeah, jumping up and down, running back and forth. Right, doing all of that.
Yeah.
That's not no real life
And
situation.
No.
don't nobody act like that in real life.
That's right.
Don't come up, you know.
Like
Don't nobody act like that.
it got an epilepsy.
Yeah, that's not how it goes.
Yeah,
That's not how it goes. Most of the time, your dog, you want the dog to be able to respond to your energy, your voice tone.
You see my videos. You see the videos that I have when I got my dogs, different dog, spit it out the sleeve and go back to the human.
Say it one more.
I hadn't saw that, but I meant to tap in on that. I was going to ask you what kind of trainer were you? Because let me ask you this. Okay, let me put it like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are your thoughts on people who prove their dogs through using equipment, sleeves, and whatnot? Or are you more into street protection where it ain't about the equipment, it's about the man?
I'm that person. It's
All
more
right.
about the man.
Yeah.
But I use
But
the
you mentioned some guys out
equipment.
of Chicago. That's how they think. Gypsy and P Dunn.
That's what I get along with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you see, the only people I mentioned, Don P, Don Mega, all the people they believe defense all the time.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy, but I believe the dog he has to. Is when you are frustrated. The dog is frustrated. He want to buy something. You have to give it some kind of reward. But I want to see the dog coming.
Hold on. You say, but after what? You got to give it
After
some
the
kind of reward.
I want the dog to spit it out of his mouth naturally and go back again to the war. Because the war is not over until that person left. As long as that person stay in there in front of the dog, I want my dog naturally try to hurt him. And if he go by the sleeve and I taking him happy and run to my car, wherever, I'm telling him how to quit the fight.
Yeah.
That's what I put in his brain.
I saw a dog get stabbed the other day. A police dog came up on that dude, and they grabbed that arm. He hit him with that pow. I said, "Woo!" He was just leaking everywhere. Hey, I want to tell you something.
What happened to the dog?
Yeah, did
he probably? It was I don't know what happened, but he was stuck bad. I mean, he was leaking.
He fight back or no?
No, after he got stabbed, he quit.
He turned loose.
That's the problem.
Because
when you
sleeve happy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. I wanted to say this to you about a very underestimated trainer people forget about.
Uh-huh.
And I talk to her sometimes.
Okay.
Gypsy Stratton's wife, Lori Bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I never see. I see everything go. Oh, I know she does. Of course, she's been with GC all her life.
All her life, yeah.
She know what is cooking.
She does. Yeah.
And she can train people, but I don't know. She can. I don't think she can do what all these people doing because she's no younger either.
Well, yeah. But she got they got students up under them, like I mentioned, Hecka. When we doing that show, Hecka tonight? Yeah, Hecka.
Oh, Hecka, I like him.
Yeah, Hecka.
7:30. Yeah, check us out, man. Check us out. We're gonna be on 7:30.
Yeah, I will look. I will look.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the masters.
I rather see some people talking about dogs or talking about dogs than watch a movie.
Right, it is my movie time.
It ain't a lot of spots besides the pit bull community where a lot of people talk dogs openly, and like Jordan's channel, my channel, where you could talk it and freely, and people
I thank you for that.
Yeah,
it was about time. I was even afraid when I mentioned the game dog.
Oh no.
But that's the truth. How I learned how to breed this dog that I have, and this dog they don't have nothing to do. I mean, they have the same dark past. And let me be honest with you. I don't want my dog shamed from it, because people forget that those dogs can save your ass in a wood.
Mhm.
It's a bear attack. I want to have one of my dogs.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with a Belgian Malinois.
Do you know who? You probably don't notice who my regular guest is on this show. We do 2 shows a month.
Uh-huh.
Schoolboy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we do.
know who is.
Yeah, yeah. We do
I
two.
know, I know. I mean, I know. I don't dislike him, but I know I agree of an outcross. Of course, I start outcrossing. Who
Okay.
made me breed? What happened? Don Mayfield used to have a lot of respect from my grandfather
Mhm.
as uh, a cockfighter. All these people from the past, they also used to fight cocks too, as
Mhm.
well. Don Mayfield did, Air Tudor, all of them. Barentine too. Barentine used to love my kid. My kid, he was around all those people, and he was a very little when he met him. He don't know. He was with the master, around the master. All these people, they used to fight, and what happened? I mean, he was successful, but there's a lot of hanging papers,
Oh yeah.
and
Every
you
breed.
don't know. But in pitbull, you breed pitbull.
No, no me.
No, 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 no. When in every place that you go, there's hanging paper, right?
Oh yes, sir.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
But in pitbull, it is pitbull.
It's
It
still a
is
pit bull.
no
Yeah,
a dog Argentino mix. It
yeah,
is nothing like that. It is something it was stolen.
yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
And that's when he say, "Oh, that I like outcrossing," but you don't know if you was outcrossing or no, because we don't know every dog they did hanging papers on, and that's including myself.
that's true. That's true.
So maybe we was doing line breeding, and
But you don't know. Yeah,
it looked like outcrossing to us.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So
that's a separate show.
I
yeah,
want
but that's what I tell. I'm disagree with Schoolboy.
Okay.
And another thing, and especially in dog fighting and rooster fighting, uh, I like my dogs with a style, and I don't want to lose that style.
Mhm.
I like face dogs who start in the face. Everybody have their liking.
Yeah, the preferences. Yes, sir.
you
Yeah, everybody
should.
their
Everyone
yes, that's
should.
right, that's right. And when you outcross, you automatically look that right away.
Let's do a
So
separate show on that outcrossing.
yeah,
You want to do that?
I mean, I can do it. I know about a lot because I grow up around that shit.
Yeah, yeah. You got a whole bunch of breeding videos too, so we ain't even tapped in on that part. So we can come back and do it.
Well, I
Yeah,
did want to ask though,
go ahead.
because the Presa has some similar colonial background. They bring in dogs over. Part of their history and pastime is gladiator sports.
Yeah.
I know that the Presa has participated in dog sport. What is your the major similarities and differences between the game dog and modern the modern Presa that you breed in?
Though, I mean, I don't test my dog into fight. If some fight happen, it's an accident. And when accident come, I let them go a little farther. But I don't put it in the box. That's the difference. So
Mhm.
I don't know how much gayness they have in real life because I try to break the fight between 15 minutes. It happened, and animals all fight. Dogs fight anyway.
Right.
No different. But my dogs, they have. I cannot say I would lie to you if I say gayness. They could have, because the way I breed them very similar to game dogs, and that's how the game dog became game dogs in the to begin with. One of the gayness line in Pitbull is the Red Boy line.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I was told Red Boy Jocko. What's the other dog name?
Yeah, because Jacko it was bring them out.
Right. Yeah, and Red Boy Jocko.
And you
Mayday.
know,
Mayday.
Jacko is from is the he got bloodline. He go back to Dom all these old people before than Don Mayfield. Because I never born. I mean, I never met Arturo. When I born, he was dead.
One of the let me one of the things that I was thinking was part of the part of the what makes the pit bull or the game dog ideal is the size. You know, they range from 35 to 55 pounds. Mayday, the classic Red Boy Jocko
Yeah,
Croft, I'm hearing he was 65, 70 pounds
that's a catch weight.
catch weight.
Yeah,
That
and
means
Mayday
that's not no game weight.
it was the first fight the first he became champion in Puerto Rico, and he was trained by Angel Lajara, will be in English Angel, a guy named in English Angel. And then he became grand champion when he fight again with his own blood. That was a dog. I forget his name. It was from that dude. What was his name? My God, I'm getting Alzheimer already. It's another strain of Red Boy. It was done by. I usually have a dog from that guy. It was very famous. I forget right now. He did a lot of Red Boy with Yoko as well, and also a female daughter of Sibo. But it was a touch of that. It was a touch. I think her name it was Susie. I think.
One more question.
Let me look. Let me look. I get you the name exactly the name of that Mayday.
Let,
And Mayday. It was a doctor who owned it.
a dog that what?
A doctor from Peru.
Okay.
What I forgot his name too. I know. A schoolboy will have that.
Oh yeah, he would know that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He got better. His mind is better than mine.
Mr. Morales, I got a question.
Oh, Southern Kennel. Southern Kennel, they're from here, from Florida.
Southern Kennels,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah. Let me ask you though, Mr. Morales.
Oh, thanks. David Tan.
Tans,
Maybe
yeah,
ten.
Tans yellow, Tans
Okay.
yellow.
Yeah, Yellow Tan. Yeah, Yellow Tan. He became ROM. David Tan told the owner. Uh, what it was his name? He told him if he that is made they have the same blood as him, he doesn't want to do the match. But he say no, my dog is not your blood, and they went and he got yeah. David Tani don't want to do it with his own blood. Mayday is a grandson of Red Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? Okay.
Yeah, and Yoko, it was Davis Chavez. Chavez, it was a gay guy. You call him gay, he come and kill you.
Hmm.
He was very dangerous. That guy, Yoko, he doesn't have that much production because he killed somebody went to check it out his meter from the electric bill. He shoot him with a because he thought he was an intruder,
And it was
and
the
that's
meat,
how he served.
it was the meter man.
Yeah, he killed him.
Oh man.
James Crenshaw, the guy who used to own Honey Bunch and Jeep and Charlie and Rascal, all those good dogs.
Hmm.
Uh, he was making a joke about gay people. And Chavez was quiet, and everybody told James Crenshaw, go home, disappear. He's coming to when he will come back to kill you." And he left. As soon as he left, Chavez showed up in his car with a shotgun to kill him, but he didn't find him.
Mm.
So James Crenshaw live another day. Oh man.
Hey, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't hit.
Yeah, no, that guy was something else. That's when Yoko career as a breeder, it ended up because when he was arrested, all the dogs went to the pound and they get euthanized.
Wiped out his whole bloodline.
Yeah, that's
That
how he
was
died, and that's what no many people. You don't see many dogs with Yoko on it, but Yoko is. We got. I don't know if this dog. Yeah, Mayfield. You see Mayfield lining, like I was telling you. All these dogs go back to Daibo.
Yeah, Grand Champion Diabo.
Yeah. Daibo was one of the best dog Arturo used to want. From there, that's how Don Mayfield made Daibo. And Pete General, he was a great dog, but he never been proof in his house because he was stolen. And then he show up Midnight Cowboy, no, I'm sorry. Jesse Robb Midnight, Grand Champion Midnight. Grand Champion Midnight, and you look Pete Jenner, they're identical.
They're identical.
Yeah, and that pedigree, always, if you asking Jesse Rodriguez, he will tell you, I don't believe in my dog pedigree. I think my dog it was the son of Pete General.
Mm.
And even Don Mayfield used to say that dog, the grand Jesse Rodriguez has, it is a son of my dog, my stolen dog.
No way to prove it.
That dog, it was stolen when he won, and they went and they have a party in the room in the rental. They went to a hotel, they drink, and they was doing a party because of the wind that dog have. When they get up, they didn't find the dog.
Mr. Morales,
Yeah.
the time has come for me to say I gotta go. Listen,
all right.
I sit up and talk with you all
That's
day,
okay.
but I'm listening to my stomach like,
You're hungry.
I got to prove it.
No, but listen, man, we gotta come back. We gotta get you back so we can finish this, and we gotta get onto some street. I want to talk more about that crossing, man, because I got a lot of feelings about that, and I'm curious about it. There's some information that I think that our audience could benefit from. And we want to get a much better understanding of especially with your inputs, man. 43 years ago, you picked up your first Presa.
Dang, was that 2 years? No, I was 3 years old.
Yeah, I wasn't even.
I was 11. I'm 55 in few months.
Man, that's really. Hey, I'm looking forward to.
I've been having dogs since I've been around animals since I came, and I came to because I never came. My grandfather was told me, and I'm glad that we did, because I never meet a great man that I learned so much. My grandfather, he was everything to me.
Yeah, I still got my granddaddy's chair right there. Yeah, it was the chair he sat on. I just rubbed it yesterday, trying to get some of that little sauce off of the flavors, some of the vapors. But yeah, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. I'm forever grateful to have people around, not even just in my family, but older people with experience. Even you, just like I learned a lot from you today, and I feel like
thank you. I'm glad that I can help.
Yeah, I feel the connection. I can feel that dog blood pumping through your veins, man. When you say my
Yeah,
heart
it
is
does.
only moving at 16%. I got to get up and go crazy.
I'm alive because of them, and that's you.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell he's been around in a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Much mad respect for you, though. Much respect, Mr. Morales. Mr. Morales, thank you so much.
Hey, so
You're very welcome.
We'll hook up
Anytime.
with you and get a schedule and do that part 2.
Yeah,
All
and I'm gonna
right.
catch up with you, man. I'm gonna get your telephone number so I could just sit up and call you, ask you a bunch of questions.
813
Hold on, I get it. I get it. Okay, go ahead. 813.
375
Uh-huh.
1628.
Mr. Morales, it's been a pleasure. It's
Oh,
been a
thank you.
pleasure.
Me too, as well. It's been a pleasure to me doing this with you guys.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you so much.
I'm about to get. I gotta finish my exercise and then I gotta have breakfast.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you next time, Mr. Morales and Jordan.
All
I'll
right.
see you tonight.
Yeah, tonight I'm charging up. I gotta get my energy. I gotta get everything ready because it's gonna be a big one. Mr. Morales, come on and check us out. We're gonna be
I will. I will do that.
It's 8
At what
o'clock
time?
Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central.
Central Standard.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Deuces.
All right, y'all.
All right.